What is up? It's your boy, Damien. Pilot Podcast 1v1. This episode is very special to me. This brings a lot of my early core memories out. This was something that just kind of made me happy, like thinking of the early days, thinking of how I was inspired and kind of, grew up with this drifting crazy shit that we do. This episode means a lot. And I'm very thankful that I had the availability to sit down with Mr. John Wagner. John is an absolute legend, East Coast legend of drifting. Early Formula D, early Nopi drift, D1 in the United States, Drift, Alliance, fucking Bloodmaster. The dude is just, and he's an awesome guy. He truly cares about drifting. He's a event coordinator. He's the kind of people that we need. You know what I mean? Like, cares about keeping drifting going, has passions for it. This is just a really fun podcast. Also, it's something different. Probably the worst timing, but still made for a great ambiance, is we were at a brewery. It's a pinball style brewery. So there's just pinball machines everywhere. And they had a full blown competition while we were trying to podcast. So it's great. Now, I edited it. I made it as I kind of isolated the voices a little bit, but I left in some of the background. If I did it too much, it gets very robotic. So we don't want that. But I think it actually adds so much to this podcast because it feels like you're just hanging out with us and reminiscing. So I want to introduce you to Mr. John Wagner. We're going to dive right into this. And come, pull up a stool, sit your butt down, and listen. First and foremost, again, thanks for sitting down, though. It means a lot because I am like running around here. And as soon as she was like, I was like, who else is up here? And I was like, wait, where's Mag? You know what I mean? And she's like, oh, he's pretty close. I was like, no fucking shit. I didn't realize how close you all are.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought this shit was going to be done over the phone. I was
that's what she said.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then
that's not fun.
Yeah, no. I was like, okay, whatever. But then, when I knew you were in the area, I was stoked.
No, it's so much cooler.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
Really fucking long time.
Yeah.
I'd like to know that it's funny. I suck at, we're so old. I suck at the dates and remembering when. Because and there's just key moments. I remember it was in passing a lot at normal New Jersey. Yeah. When you're there, it's in passing. I might say hi to Petty. Right. You're there, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But it's really quick. It's never anything deep.
I mean, that's the thing. Years it's people ask you, when did that happen? I'm like, I
can't do it. No, I can't.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's and then you figure out that was 5 years ago.
Right.
Are you serious?
It's
what?
Scary as fuck.
Wait a minute. What? Are you serious?
Yep. Well, I was trying to put together the time period, and I guess I'll save this for the pod anyway, but the time period of you and Walden at Wall, New Jersey with
that would have been
with the maroonish car.
That would have been 09.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
I ran there 09, 010. I did 2 years of FD.
Yeah.
09, 010, and it was a fucking bloodbath. You know what I mean? So I was so used to doing grassroots shit.
Yeah.
And I could fucking hold my own.
No, yeah.
I'm not a fucking shit driver.
No.
But this isn't Initial D and this isn't a fucking video game or a cartoon.
Right.
This is real fucking life. Dude.
Yeah.
You're not beating Sam Cubanet in a fucking Viper.
Exactly.
So I had to go against him. I had to go against Ruju Miki.
Oh, that's an old name. Holy fuck. Yeah.
Which most people would be like, who?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you know what I mean? I nerded out. Like, I used to study that shit like it was like the holy grail, dude. I'd watch D1 shit. I'd watch Drift Option. I'd watch fucking, what was that? Drift
Tengoku.
Yeah, Yep. I would watch that and fucking... It wasn't translated.
Sure.
I had no idea what the fuck they were saying, but I would watch, and they always had really good like in-car shit,
which is cool. That's one thing that gets like lost to translation. I don't think nobody really does that anymore. They always had pedal cams, so you're like, oh, I see what they're doing. Yeah. I mean, dude. So like we can even say this for I'll explain like how I got into it, Well, we can just dive in, honestly.
Yeah, let's go.
Usually I just fucking roll with it anyway, so we'll just roll. So anyway, again, thanks for sitting down with me. I am Damien, of course, Pilot Podcast. This is the 1v1 series that I'm starting to do where I'm traveling a little bit, trying not to get in trouble. So I'm sitting down with Mr. John Wagner, who is, how old are you now?
50.
Oh, nice. I'm turning 44 soon.
Oh.
So it's like, we're feeling it.
Yeah, it was rough hitting 50. It definitely.
That's cool, though. Dude.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Don't worry. We're just trying to stay young.
Yeah. You got to drink some blood or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm already into that shit.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. But no, another, I'm going to say old head in a respectful way, because you're an OG doing this stuff, inspiring me in the past too, which we'll get into, which was some cool stuff, which I really thought was fucking it was moving back then. But yeah, I'm glad you're sitting down with us, and we're just gonna roll into this pod because I don't want to take up a shit ton of your time because you do have work and stuff, and you know what I mean. But anyway, but first of all, I'd like to get into your history of when we were talking about it a little bit before, but you got me excited with like video option and all that stuff.
Right.
When did you discover drifting?
So I had an Acura Integra, and I was doing autocross.
Oh no shit!
And I was doing track days.
Very cool.
And I actually I met a dude that was there, and he was super smart. He ended up working for Grassroots Motorsports.
Okay.
But he knew how to get videos from Japan, like an early initial D, but early videos with like the Supra, like the orange Supra, like drifting, and
sure.
And
actual
actual drifting.
Sure.
And we're just hanging out, and he's like, check this out, because he knew I kind of can do skateboarding and like
more extreme shit.
And he was like, check this stuff out. And I was like, what is that? What is that?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so used to, autocross and worrying about a 1 second. Oh yeah, oh yeah, dude. I went to Hershey. I was a state champion.
Way. Really?
Yeah, no big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Maybe it is.
Or maybe it is. But
that's wild.
I saw it, and I was like, okay, this completely translates to what I've lived my whole life doing.
Yeah.
So fast forward, I don't know anything. I pick up a 200 SX S12.
Oh, no
because
way.
it looks like an 8.6.
Sure, of course.
And I didn't have a clue what it was, but I knew it was cool looking.
Yep.
And
that boxy timeless.
Yeah, and I would go to a place that was close to here actually, and it was a one-way.
Okay.
And I would go at night when it would rain.
Yep.
It had an open diff.
Yeah.
It had no working e-brake.
Right.
And I would watch the videos like you said.
Yeah.
I would study them, and I would do a very terrible job of trying to do what they did.
Right.
And
that's so cool. That's a really cool origin story. It's not knowing and then meeting some other dude that's just autocrossing and stuff, and then him just opening up this world to you.
Oh yeah,
it's fucking rad.
Yeah, I mean, it literally was, like you said, it was like a whole new world was opened up to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was at that point mid-20s, starting to go into my 30s.
Yeah.
starting to feel like the already 15 years of skating that you know what I mean? My knees are bad, my back is bad. You know, you're kind of bummed out because like, well, you know, like what am I going to do? Like that was my life.
Yeah.
And that was like, wow. Like autocross was cool, but it wasn't that cool.
Not that extreme.
It wasn't that extreme.
Yeah.
Like people didn't understand me. Like, you know, like you, I was like the tattooed guy that showed up to the autocross and got not a lot of respect, like at all, until you drove well, and they were like, "Oh, look at this guy. He's winning the class. He's doing this. Like he actually knows what he's doing." Yeah. So, a lot of I think my like clinical skill probably comes from autocross. Like, not to like S my own D and toot my own horn, but I'm like very good at looking at courses and picking them out quick. Because you have to be.
Sure.
Because you literally had no runs. Like you, and it's a sea of cones.
Yeah.
So like,
which is brutal.
Oh, it's hard. It's hard to, and like, so I would just, you know, so it helped me a lot, like going into drifting, like, you know, knowing, you know, clipping points and this and that, and like where to be, and like what to do with your car. So, you know, I got the S12, and then I was actually going to a technical institute at the time, and a friend of mine who had a Ford Ranger rolled it over and was like, so like I had my autocross car, and he was like, what if you had to pick your dream car, what would it be? I was like, that's easy. It was an S14 240. And in like that time period, they could be picked up for $6,500 with like very little miles. He shows up. He's got this like pristine, like so not like the emerald green, you know, like so. And lucky for me, unlucky for him, he sucked at driving. Oh fuck yeah! So we would go out together and like, you know, do things. And so in 03, I think that's when I found out that DD Trials was gonna do an event at Pit Race, which was Beaver Run at the time.
Okay, yep. That's so what I know that
so
area
I
has.
had no idea.
Right.
I'm still making shit up.
Right.
Don't really know what I'm doing.
Sure.
Show up to that event. It was still a KA car. We had a side pipe on it. It was on the kart track, which is 18 feet wide. To this day, I don't even know if I could drift it. Holy hell. Because the car is 18 feet long. That's insane. And so, you know, that's where I met Petty, and, you know, JR was there, and like Tony and Chris, and like
that was Drift Alliance.
It was like early. It was early Drift Alliance days, before Drift Alliance was even a thing yet.
Right.
So
that's so cool.
showed up. I showed up there, and literally had no idea what I was doing. From watching videos, I knew how to drift, but I didn't even know how to e-brake yet.
Right.
I didn't know you had to push the clutch in.
Yes. You're just fucking.
So like, I try to pull off like all cool, like, oh, hey, what are you guys doing? You know, like, what's your moves? Like, I had no idea. Like, didn't want to be like a fucking nerd.
Sure, no.
And like, but like, I was like, oh fuck, dude, like that's what I'm missing. That's the key piece to this puzzle. So I did like fairly well. Like my first time ever doing a comp.
Okay. Yeah, hell yeah.
In a borrowed car. And at that time in 03, I still had my S12. I'm borrowing some kid's S14.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think this fucking drifting thing's gonna really take off. Like I don't think I need to buy my own car, because where the fuck am I gonna do this? I'm driving around next to you know, a wave pole is on a one-way, trying not to kill deer. Like it's not like popping off like everywhere. Right. So fast forward, then they come back next year.
Yeah.
Well, now we figured out that SRs are a thing. So we swapped an SR in that car.
Oh, okay.
And Von Gittin shows up with a full-on Falcon car with a race suit on. I was like,
Sill at the time, right? The Falcon Sill.
Yeah, and I was like, brother, this is like crazy. I'm like,
right.
Okay,
I remember that car.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, like from 03 to 04, things already started to pop off.
Jumped in a year,
and like that dude, he's helped me out so much throughout my like driving career and just help, but like to see how fast he progressed and like how well he was at selling himself and making something out of nothing was mind blowing.
Yeah,
like
which
no
back
one even
then
knew anything,
but back then was probably really needed to be able to push what was slowly starting. You know what I mean? Like if you have people that have that, they ooze that like oh, we're doing this shit.
But I mean like to see like those Falcon colors and him in a race suit, you're like, what the fuck? Like this is like in this on, I've never seen this.
Right.
So, we do that event, I do okay again, and then I start doing US drift stuff, and I'm doing fairly well.
This is still the S14?
I'm still borrowing this car.
That's crazy.
This is, so I believe this is still 04.
Okay. Which is
still SR swap.
That's where I'm just starting to get into drifting in 04.
And I believe I was doing a Hyperfest.
Awesome.
I popped the hard line to the turbo.
Okay. Oh no.
Did the event.
Yeah.
Fairly well. Tried to JB weld it and limp it home from Summit Point to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Made it to, so the JB weld did not hold.
Right.
I was pulling over every probably 5-6 miles and just dumping water into it. So like a trip from Summit Point to Pittsburgh was like now like 6.5, 7 hours.
Yeah.
It literally made it to the tunnels as I'm coming out of the Pittsburgh, and the motor popped in the tunnels. I was but
that's a nightmare scenario for
it. It wasn't my car, but at the time we were getting SRs for $1,600 shipped from Osaka, Japan.
What a time!
Yes,
that's
what a time! Crazy. If I had a time machine to go back there, I would buy everything. 50 of them.
Oh yeah, I remember I think it was 05. I bought. You remember Chris Rado, drag racer?
Yeah.
For some reason, he had a SR full swap, chrome everything, Greddy everything. And I spent $1,500, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
Now, granted, he was a rich boy, so he didn't really care.
Right.
But still, that's insane. Think back. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When you could blow them up, and you were okay with blowing them up.
Also, so go swap that. It's cool. So, end of 04, drive to Detroit.
Okay.
Pick up my now red car, my comp car.
Oh, okay.
Pick that up.
Yeah.
I think it was on 8 Mile.
All right, no shit.
Shout out.
Yeah. Funny as fuck.
So it was kind of funny. I got off. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. Get that car. It was a Hikis car.
Okay.
Which I didn't really know what Hikis.
No, sure.
You know what I mean? But it had a Hikis eliminator on it. This kid was pretty in the know. You know,
so he's already doing this stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We swapped the motor over the wintertime.
Right.
So 05, I had my own SR swapped S13. First event, drove it out to Kilcare, which was early spring. It snowed on the way out. So me and my Pittsburgh crew, we're driving out, hatches full of junk tires that we stole from all the tire places close. And that was my first event, my own car, and then I slowly built that thing up, and it's It went and did a couple rounds of FD.
Yep.
It's still a very, very basic street car.
Yeah.
It's making 380 wheel.
I was gonna ask. So when you and this will jump me up to speed where there was something where I was gonna tell you the inspirational part where when I went to Wall, New Jersey for FD, I went to like go visit Walden because he was my guy. He built the IS-14.
Yeah.
He did, he was my guy. Great dude. Yeah. Into it. I went to basically hang out with him and cheer him the fuck on.
Yeah.
But I seen your car.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it's so fucking. It looked so good. Very street style for the time.
Right.
It was the period correct. Right looking styled car from like what I've been watching online.
Which it still looks exactly like that.
Which is sick. But it was so cool because I remember everybody being like, oh yeah, compared like power wise and everything else, this is like the underdog.
Right.
But I was like, oh fuck, it's so rad that it made me feel like anybody at that time could do it. Because there was a big field.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Was like
yeah.
It was crazy qualifying.
Well, and like what people don't understand is, I did US Drift and Nopi. And there were fucking heavy hitters, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, heavy hitters.
Yep.
Like, like Walden and like Big Paz and like Wilkerson. And there was you couldn't sleep, dude. No. There was like,
and they were building the cars.
Oh yeah, right.
Like they were progressing fast.
So like you had like heavy competition, but the thing was we were all super close friends.
Yeah. Well, the vibes are so cool. Like that was my favorite thing to see at those FD rounds.
Yeah.
Was everybody was chilling.
Right.
And there was just like this camaraderie, but it made it feel like, because I was just starting to do this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It instantly made me feel like I could find my place.
Right.
Because it wasn't like all the big corporate companies yet.
It was, it was just starting.
It was homies. It was homies.
Right.
I loved that vibe, and it kind of like it pushed me into wanting to do more. Because I was just nonchalantly doing fucking donuts and dumb shit and going to like the fucking Oval up at State College. That's all I was doing.
Right.
So then I was like, I want to like push a little bit. Started going to Summit Point and actually starting to drive because of that. Because I saw the level of, it wasn't, I expected just company car. And it was like, there's so many fucking, like your car was literally the standout where I was like, this is sick. This is what I want.
And I always had like rules. I was like, unless you're giving me like a crazy amount of money, you're never getting a sticker on the actual car.
That's awesome.
Side skirts only. Or windows. So like, luckily, Vaughn helped me get on with like Exity.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
I don't know how I got on with Maxis. Maxis helped me out.
I remember that on the car.
Yeah. So like it got on the car because I mean like they literally delivered me like 200 tires to my house. Which I had no room to put it. So I was like, hey Dad, there's going to be a tractor trailer coming to like your house. And he was like, what are you doing? Like, we don't have room for all this. I was like, well, you're going to make room for it.
That's funny.
But I mean that was 09 and 10.
Okay.
And like I dabbled a little bit with like doing some of the US D1s. Yeah. Got slaughtered there.
That was really fast. They like came and went.
It did. And that was a whole learning experience too. Like, so like FD had its big pros and like you said, the corporate money.
Right.
D1 was so weird. It was almost like WWF wrestling. It seemed very staged. It seemed very like it didn't matter how good you did. Their guys were going to be the guys that won.
Like it's predetermined.
It seemed very showy. Yeah. But I mean,
Sure.
I'm driving with dudes that like I watched their videos 4 years prior. Yeah. So I didn't really give a shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like for me to like have a DVD doing English Town.
Sure.
And
that's it.
I pretty much did terrible, but it didn't matter. I didn't care. I didn't care. I was like, okay.
It's the experience. Like,
yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then I did my 2 years of FD.
Okay.
And it got to the point where I started to hate it. I started to hate drifting.
Sure.
And
was it the competition stuff, like the pressures?
It was like, so everything we learned from the previous 6 years, 7 years of it's fun, we're brothers, this is all great, this is all for fun. It wasn't fun anymore. Everyone was very serious,
turning into a job,
and you couldn't, it wasn't like I mean, like, I'm not going to say who told me this, but it was a very close friend. I was trying to talk to him before the event, and he told me, hey, outside of this, we're brothers. During this, I'm not.
What the fuck?
And it, like, literally fucking, like, hit me hard.
Right.
I was what the fuck? Like, I'm no threat. I'm in a car making 300. Like, I have map lights. I could go in and I could, like, I have a full interior car with a cage.
See, that was so cool though.
We could drive to Wawa if we wanted to in this car. And you're worried about me, and like, you're gonna tell me, like, we're outside of here, we're best friends. Here, don't talk to me. And it, like, literally fucked me up. Like, I was like,
it's not
I don't think this is not for me anymore. So mid end of 10, I was like, okay, well, am I gonna quit drifting? Like, is this the end of it?
Right.
Am I done? Or do I need to just be done with what is making me not like this? So I went, and there was a Street Life tour.
I remember that.
So I was like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do the Street Life tour. And I'm gonna win Street Life tour.
All right.
And I'm done. And I fucking went.
No shit.
And I won the Street Life tour. And I was like, fuck. Well, and now I have to fucking listen to myself, because I said if I went out,
you're done.
I won Street Life tour. And, you know, Walden was there. You know, like Magic Mike. Remember that dude?
Oh, I do.
And I was like, you know what? This is it. This. And I literally was like, I will never do another competition again.
No way.
So, and funny enough, I didn't until this past year. I kind of came out of retirement to do the LZ thing.
Oh, got you. Okay.
But, like, also,
a little different.
But also,
though, you know,
I had no chance in hell. So I was like, this is basically me doing a demo. Of showing these people what a car from 2009 looks like. You know, like, people are like, you got this. I was like, I got what?
That's funny.
I got what? Like, LZ will show up with, like, his worst car in the fleet and put a hurt on me. Like, no.
That's so fun.
So, like, that's about where I got to, and I was like, you know what? No more. This is all for fun. And, but
no way. No, I like that. That's a neat progression. That's definitely cool. For anybody that's listening to this, because I'm not going to be doing a visual one, but we are at a really cool brewery with, like, tons of pinball machines and shit. So if you hear a bunch of crazy stuff in the background, that's what's going on. But it's a really cool vibe. It's a really cool atmosphere. I wish I could have, like, set it up. If, like, there was nobody here, it'd be cool. You know what I mean? Like, after hours would be fucking rad. But otherwise, I mean, it's just.
We could have set this up where we could have went to a strip club.
That would have been hilarious. That would have been fucking hilarious. Oh god, the mics get sucked into buttholes and stuff. We're just. But anyway, we'll dive back in. We took a little pee break. So FD stuff, you did. What was
9
it?
and 10.
Yeah, 9, 10. And then right after that was you went into the series that you won. What was Street Life Tour?
Street Life Tour.
Now Nopi was still going, or
no? Nopi was prior to. So
that just kind of stopped and then morphed into, like, FD stuff almost. Right after.
Nopi. The funny thing about Nopi and it was paying out like as much or maybe more.
Or more. I remember this. I remember people being like, what the fuck?
So yeah, like people were making a lot of money doing Nopi.
Yeah.
And they actually had a round in Pittsburgh at like the Steelers Stadium, which was pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
I got to go against June Bang driving
Sure.
the Evo that was, I think, one of the leftovers from Fast and Furious.
No way. That's fucking cool.
And, yeah, I don't know what I think they just blew all their money. I don't know, because Nopi was very big.
Right.
Nopi was like
huge.
Yeah, like
huge.
they were one of the biggest like aftermarket parts.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what kind of.
You know, I'm curious, whatever, because they were fucking. Now I'm thinking about it, they were literally they were it.
Yeah, from
ran
the early 2000s until whatever that they did.
Yeah, their drag series was big. The Nopi Nationals was at Maple Grove. That I
mean, I went to Atlanta for like the finals for 1 year, and I mean, it was crazy. Like they had everything, like you said.
Yeah,
I think it was the Nopi's Nationals at the time. So but
the bubble pits and the DJs and like borderline fucking like wet T-shirt contests.
Right.
And, like they did everything, but
so
it was
like Grid Life before Grid Life became Grid Life.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And
what the fuck happened? Something financial, probably. They did something dumb.
Sure,
they fucked up.
Yeah, I'm sure they blew all their money some way that they shouldn't have. But yeah, I mean, the drivers there were incredible. They were, like, that's where I had to go against Forrest Wang.
That's cool.
So, fun fact, everyone uses phased and like the term phased.
Okay.
You got phased. Well, that actually came from Forrest Wang. We were in St. Louis and we went against each other because we went against each other every round. And he came up to me afterwards and was like, something about, I bet you you got phased by my entry. And I was with Walden and all those dudes, and I cracked up laughing. I was like, well, did this dude just say this to me? So it literally just became like a thing. So
that's funny.
you hear Jared phased became like a thing.
Right.
And it was from that day Forrest Wang telling me I got phased on entry. And I was like, bro, I entered at the same time as you, which would mean I entered earlier, because if I'm behind you, it's just
that's funny.
Nopi was just such a good time, and we all just made the best of it, partied, and really didn't care.
It seemed very chill.
It was super chill.
Yeah, I remember meeting when I first started. That was the thing. When I first started doing some stuff, I remember meeting Nopi drivers in our local area.
Oh yeah,
they were
Stu.
It was a big
Stu Lease.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were like big deals.
Right.
You're like, oh shit, they're Nopi drivers.
And Chelsea was like a Nopi superstar.
I remember. I forgot about that. Yeah, because he was. Was he in Allen? Because he was in Allentown for a while.
Yeah.
Then he was doing.
First he ran with his Miata with a flapper.
Yes.
And then he ran with this BMW. I remember when we did Erie, he had a bike on the roof, Chelsea style.
Yeah.
And
that kind of sucks that went away.
Yeah.
That style too. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. That's what we were doing comps, but it wasn't it was serious because there was money to be had.
Sure.
But we all had pretty similar cars.
Yeah.
I mean, there weren't too many people that had crazy overbuilt cars.
Right.
Maybe once the Drift Emporium cars started coming
I remember
out.
that. Yeah, I remember those cars. They
those started to get a little.
Yeah.
It started to
Holy fuck! I haven't heard that name.
Yeah.
In forever. I can't even. I'm trying to think. Wasn't there a G or something with a supercharger that was insane?
Yeah.
They were just making all the power.
It started to get a little wild, where you're like, okay, well, now the car I drove here is maybe not going to do it.
Right.
And
I think that's what took the fun out of like that's where the vibes kind of stopped.
I mean, even like Walden, you know what I mean? He had his S chassis.
Yep.
Then he got into that Z.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Walden.
No.
You know what I mean? Like he was meant to be in an S chassis.
Yep.
And like
he ruined my life in that S chassis. Well, because I never drifted before, and I think I told this on the faction pod, but like I took my S14 to him to get the motor swap, and I wasn't really doing any drifty stuff. I wanted to do like car show stuff and be like, maybe I'll drive it around. And he's like, yo, let's go out to dinner. And then he fucking ripped this industrial lot.
Well, like him around Westchester, he didn't give a
He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
There's literally a police station. We were driving past in that little lot thing.
I don't know if he just knew everybody there, but he got away with murder.
Yeah. That was wild, but he basically I was like, well, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, because the adrenaline rush is so fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the Drift Alliance strawberry face coupe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the orange one.
Yeah, and that was another, like, we didn't even get into that. Like, I think it was 09-ish, 10-ish.
Yeah.
That I get a call from Chris and Tony and JR.
Yeah.
Like a random call. And I'd already been, like, good friends with them.
Yeah.
But, it's like, hey, all three of us are on the line. I'm like at work, and they're like, just want to know if you want to, be an ace on Drift Alliance.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people probably don't even know what Drift Alliance is.
Not anymore, which is sad. The young ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've been seeing a resurgence of some of the old classic stuff, which is cool. So that's cool that they're kind of going back.
Well, I mean, that was such a big deal.
Oh, huge.
You know what I mean? Because we were friends, but like to be added to the aces of Drift Alliance was like, okay, like now I'm getting like proper recognition for what I've done.
Yes. Yeah, the time put in,
And it was really cool. Like,
dude, the DA logo slightly crooked on the cars.
Yes.
Was iconic.
Yeah. Right. And like all of my cars still have them.
Yep.
So it's like, like fast forward Bloodmasters are cool. That was a cool thing, but like, getting added to one of the most influential cool drift teams that ever came from the US.
Oh, 100%.
Was like mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like I was this is the coolest shit ever,
It was cool going to an event if you saw a DA logo, you were stoked.
Yeah.
You're like, somebody from Drift Alliance is here.
Yeah.
Like it meant something.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I always thought that was so cool. And I didn't know about it because meeting Walden and stuff, I didn't know about the Drift Alliance stuff that much.
Right.
I just knew that he was doing stuff. He built, JR's
still. Him and JR were like, they were super tight.
Yeah, they were doing that. And then as I got into it, it clicked. And I was like, we were going to events and you'd see the ones that are shredding, the ones that are like doing the thing, DA on the car. And I was like, okay, I get it. I get it. This is the crew, Yeah, that's so
it's
cool.
Such a good group of dudes. Like I said, JR helped me out like when I didn't even deserve help, you know what I mean? Like really, my car wasn't a comp car, he like helped set me up like with Exity, like so like my first event at where were we? Oh, we were in Road Atlanta. And I like immediately, because the way they run Road Atlanta now was not the way they ran Road Atlanta when I did it.
I remember, yeah.
So you would have to come up the hill, you'd make the first right into the keyhole, and then come down the long way.
Yes. Yeah.
You fucking try that with a SR car making 380 wheel.
Oh yeah, right.
On 18s with the 4.6.
Oh,
so it was super weird and super in between gears.
Right.
So I'd have to come in third gear, come into the keyhole, downshift to second at the top of the keyhole.
Yeah.
But coming up the hill is a braking zone for race cars. So there's a ton of rubber laid down right there.
No way.
So like when you're coming out of the keyhole to make the long stretch downhill, there's so much fucking grip.
Right.
And like I was just like blowing up clutches, blowing up transmissions, and like thankfully like JR got me on with like Exity and like they're like, here's a twin carbon. And I was like, it's a twin carbon clutch. I was like, oh my god, this thing's like a $3,000 clutch. I was like, this is the sickest thing ever. But I mean, that people don't even know like how, you know, to make it to even try to make it work in a car like that. It's just, it's almost impossible, but yeah, you can make it work. It's just, it's not, you know, like these, like your average Pro-Am car right now would destroy.
Imagine.
Oh my god, I think that all the time.
The like, lowest end Pro-Am.
If I had like Pop's brown car, in those days,
dominate.
I would be king.
Yep.
I would be like, yes, another podium. Like, give me that trophy.
Yeah.
But like,
that's wild.
But you know what I mean? Nobody had that.
Right.
Except for your handful of top dudes
that were coming up. Yeah.
And you know, we were feeding the series, and like, that's like a little bit of my beef with what even still happens today with comps.
Same. Yes.
You know what I mean?
I completely get that. Yeah.
You have your feeder guys.
Right.
And you got your main guys.
Right.
And I'm not trying to talk shit. There are a lot of dudes that have been feeding into that for a very long time.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have fucking... maybe it wasn't for them.
Sure.
Just like it wasn't for me.
Sure.
And there's no shame in it.
Right.
I'm not a comp driver.
Yeah.
You don't like comps.
Yeah.
I had to like comps. I had to progress because I wanted to drive more.
Right.
It's not like I never had any. I never played a sport in my life. I grew up skating and riding bikes.
Yeah.
I wasn't like trying to cash in on trophies. Like that shit's fucking.
No, sure.
It didn't even make sense. I was like, I'm like the most against competition, and I have to do a competition.
Yeah. But that's how you got seat time, essentially, because
like if you go past like top 16, now you're in the top 8. You get you get more sessions. So it was like I didn't even give a fuck about a trophy. I just wanted to
yeah.
And like, so that's what it was really. That's the reality. Like,
that's
got more lap time.
Right. Yeah. I could see that. So then, when did? Because this is where people are gonna probably like that's a lot of that's the old stuff.
That's old stuff.
Sick, which I love. I fucking love that. Brings me back. Just even hearing the word Nopi, like brings me back to so many cool,
Drift Emporium.
All of that. I haven't heard Drift Emporium in fucking 20 years. It feels like that's what it feels like. It's seriously, it's fucking crazy. But the Bloodmasters. Let's talk about that because that was cool. So the Drift Alliance, and I remember that clearly because you and Walden had it on the cars, and like I could just, it was so neat to see kind of like those brothers in the pits.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? I always fucking thought that was cool. And I mean, there was a lot. Like, I remember, especially, like, when E-Town was doing some stuff and I would go, I remember a lot of DA cars were starting to pop up. And especially, like, was it Wednesday night drift party?
Drift Out Wednesday.
Yeah, that's it, because it was Friday.
I couldn't go to those. I was too far away.
Well, I mean, it was fucking, and it was, like, 6 o'clock on a Wednesday. But, like, it was cool, because they were still there. Every now and then, it'd pop off, and it was just such a vibe. But after Drift Alliance, and that's still, is it still going on? Do they still have like a thing? I know they still represent it and stuff, which is fucking sick.
It's still. I mean, I'm pretty sure most. I think all of them have it on their cars. Which is really awesome. I mean, I will rep that. Till the end. Like I said,
it's like an achievement. It's like
that's like
it's like the gold star. You know what I mean? Like, good job.
But so Bloodmasters was like a whole other thing. I think like we kind of saw Tony and me and Petty
And this is Angelo.
Yes, Tony Angelo.
Yep.
Matt Petty.
Yep.
We were just kind of like trying to think of something else because at that point Tony was done doing competitions.
Right.
And we just kind of wanted to start something as like a not like a fuck you to everything, but like a kind of like a fuck you. But like I don't know.
Which in the vein of what we're doing already,
it's always been a fuck you to everything.
Right,
like our
100%.
whole. I think that's like the. And I don't know which one of us came up with it, but like I was like, I think we just. It was like let's do like a 1%er thing.
Right. No, sure. Yeah.
Like, you know, with the full on like patches.
Right.
Or 3, which.
Right.
And then somehow in the early December that video actually happened.
Yeah. With Andy Sapp, you guys had like.
So Andy LaPupco, like Gay Andy, which is what they call him.
Yeah.
He filmed it.
Yeah.
And Mark Lenardon was there.
Yep.
There was actually a lot of behind the scenes people.
Yeah.
And it was cold as fuck.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, so if you weren't there at the first East Coast Bash, you don't know. But everything for the first time, it can't be recreated and it's always magical.
Sure.
So being at the Bloodmasters shoot, I could watch the video a million times and just like it still gives me chills because like
that's awesome.
To be there, and like to be for 2-3 days in the middle of winter, and we had the whole park to ourselves. The shitty thing is I had my thrash car, but it wasn't done yet.
Oh no!
So I still had the red comp car, which was at this point not getting like, and like everyone tried to like, come on. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not doing. I'm not doing it. You know, like this car is, and like. You know, a lot of dumb shit happens in that video.
Hell yeah.
Smashing barrels.
100%. Oh yeah.
So, like,
it inspired, I think, a lot of people.
Oh my.
And I'm talking from a media standpoint and from a driving standpoint.
Right.
And like it brought out like, I think that's when in America a lot of people started taking teams a little bit more seriously.
Well, the funny thing is, it's like it was a joke to begin with.
Right.
It was a joke to do.
Right.
We never monetized it.
Okay, yeah.
It had over 1 million views in a very short period of time.
Yeah.
And like, it's just fucking like, it was early YouTube, and I swear, like, we're so good at fucking up and not making money out of things that we probably should have made a lot of money out of.
Right. Yeah.
And like, maybe it's a good thing because
what could that have turned into?
Because Petty would not let us sell out.
That's what. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that's a big thing for me and for him.
Yep.
Because we grew up skateboarding, listening to punk.
Right. Yeah.
So selling out is like the ultimate. You're a fucking sellout.
Right.
So like.
Yeah, if you guys would have monetized that shit and then saw it come in, it's like, oh, we got to do another one, and then all of a sudden the corporate sponsors are there.
The funny thing is, at the end of the video, it hypes it up. Like there is going to be a part 2.
Yeah, I remember.
And like so many people are like, when's part? And like we're like,
holy shit.
Fuck you, nerd. And no part 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
I forgot about that. That's funny.
It's just, and it started and died almost as quick as it was.
Sure.
But it never died at E-Town.
Right.
So like, we did what we did. We made a scene.
Yeah.
People knew who we were.
Yep.
And then we didn't give a fuck.
Right.
Which was like,
yeah.
It kind of fucked people's heads up because they're like, a lot of people don't think that way.
Yeah.
They're like, well, why don't you just chase, like, we did what we did.
Right.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did it one time.
Sure.
You can't, this is the going back to, once you've done it, the magic's like over.
Sure.
Like, you know what I mean?
You're
like
kind of starting to beat
and
the
that's
dead
like
horse.
the BMIs. You know,
Okay,
like
sure.
BMIs are so sick, and
Right.
like what Club Loose did.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they make a whole thing. You know, like a dressed up.
It was cool.
You know, like,
Oh,
but
yeah.
what people don't understand is like, you don't keep going.
Right.
If you want something to be special,
Yeah, no, sure.
kill it.
Sure. Yeah.
And it's fucked up.
No, but I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you do it once, you do it twice,
Yeah.
and then you kill it.
Right.
And a lot of people can't live with that.
Sure.
But we were fine with it.
Right.
We
yeah.
were fine with just like,
Yeah.
okay.
I remember Petty, when I was talking to him about the second one, he was kind of like, I don't even know. I don't even want to do it. You know, he's like, fuck this.
Right.
But
And,
like, because I get it, because the first one you do it, and it went off without a hitch. It was fucking
Right.
sick.
Yeah.
It was cool.
And that's what, and that was the magic of it, and that was the beauty of it, and that's
Yeah.
why I still like, you know, that means a lot to me, just like Drift Alliance.
Sure.
You know, being a part
Yeah.
of the Bloodmasters is like, wow. You
Right.
know, like, and like, it grew from 13. There was 13 originals.
That's what I was gonna ask.
There's 13 originals.
Yeah.
And now it's like the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many members
I
there
believe
are.
that.
But they're all solid dudes that we handpick,
Right.
that are shredding,
Yeah.
and have the same mentality as us.
Yeah.
And like nobody's, you know, it's
I remember there for a little while. It was kind of funny because there was this stigma of like somebody trying to prove themselves, like they were going extra hard or being like an asshole or doing something just to be like noticed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it was such a thing at Club Loose.
yeah.
If they wanted in,
Well, I mean,
they had to be noticed.
Oh yeah,
You know?
and I know. Like, look, I've been involved with Club Loose for pretty much since the beginning, doing Club Loose 2 stuff.
Yeah.
I know we get a bad rep sometimes of being extra, like, harsh and
Sure.
being a little, you know, like, you know, not like mean, but like we'll give you shit.
Yeah.
But
just aggressive.
at the end of the day,
yeah.
we have a fucking idea of what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, our goal is to build drift killing machines.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, I've always been proud that any of my Club Loose 2 guys that go to Jersey
Yeah.
or go to anywhere,
Yeah.
make me proud.
Right.
And that's
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah.
You know, like, we're very, it's a weird thing, but we, you know, it's like almost like militant.
Sure.
Like we drill it into them.
Right.
We drill what we want.
Yeah.
And like, fuck your bad habits, fuck
Right.
your ego. You're not, you know, you gotta, and a lot of people don't like this, but we break people down.
Right.
You know, like, you come in with your fucking ego, fuck your ego. You ain't shit.
Right.
Now you're gonna like show us that you're something.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
Because like that will fucking stop your progression. If you
Right.
come in and you already know everything,
Right.
you know. Don't tell me. Unfortunately,
It's
like, you know, from running
It fucking
events
happens.
now,
Yeah.
there are dudes that aren't even a year in.
Oh no.
And they know everything.
Yeah.
You can't tell them a fucking thing.
Right. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. I think we could probably help you.
Yeah.
Like, we've
Yeah.
been doing this for 15, 20 years.
Right.
We know how to do this.
Oh yeah.
We will make you better.
The one thing I'll say too, it's kind of neat what was built with the militant. We'll say that's a good word, but the militant way that things were done became a staple in a lot of the community over time for even the stuff like safety. So when a car would go to let's say if I was doing stuff at Pocono, if I was doing stuff wherever I'm doing stuff, and you saw that 3 tech from Club Loose, you already feel better about the driver. You feel better about the safety. You know the car's going to be because if it's not, they tell you to go fucking pound sand.
If Hector looked at
That's
it,
what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Yeah, and we've done it.
Which is funny because a friend of mine came up with a good name, Tector.
That's pretty good.
I was
I like that.
bro.
Yeah.
Because if those dudes get your car, they don't give a fuck who you are.
Exactly.
How far you drove.
Yes. Yeah.
If your shit isn't passing,
I love
go and get it right.
Yes. Yeah.
And like you said, running events, you running events, me running events, like it's awesome to see. You know? Like,
oh yeah.
I mean, like with the whole Hans device.
Oh sure.
You know, they pushed that hard after it was me and Petty and a few other people. We had a fucking pretty bad wreck.
Oh sure.
And I lucked out. I bailed, but some of the others did not bail so good, and then like Petty got really fucked up, like to the point where his neck. And immediately we start thinking like, okay, like this.
What do we got to do?
We got to do something, you know. Like, so they pushed Hans and Halo seats,
right?
And I mean, I'll tell you right now, I have like a Simpson Hans.
Sure. Yeah.
And I don't even it's like I don't even want to do a lap without it.
After seeing, especially the stuff that's happening, the fucking accidents and stuff that are crazy, unexpected shit, and you never know.
No.
Really starts to make you think. Like that last one that was at E-Town, where just you never think about the grass is fucking ice. You know what I mean? And like how far it can fucking pull you.
Oh my!
You don't
once
think
once you get in grass,
you're done. Yeah.
You think, oh, slow down.
Right.
You're not doing shit, dude.
Right.
It's like you hit a time warp because it's happened to me. Just like you go off, and as soon as you get in the grass, it's like someone hits the fast forward button, and you're just like going wherever the grass is taking you.
And a fucking horrible feeling of stepping on the brakes and nothing's happening.
Oh no,
that's a horrible feeling.
So I mean, what was weird with Kyle crashing in Haunted Moves, I was in the group right after him.
Oh no shit.
So I went out. It was Wes, me, and Joel on XTC, which we were, that's a fast fucking layup.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Go, do the bank, come around, and as soon as I'm coming around, my diff internally just explodes.
Right.
Locks up.
Right.
I'm on throttle, and it's just like I'm skidding to a stop 180.
Right.
And I'm looking back, and I'm watching, we're like eye to eye like this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, please, Joel, don't kill me. And he paralleled it up, and we just stopped.
Oh, that's cool.
It was amazing.
Perfect game of table. You be in the table.
Oh, dude,
right.
Nailed it. I said that. I was like,
that's funny
bro,
as shit.
You just played game of table with my car, and you just won. But that goes, all right, so if anyone's listening and they're doing tandems, don't fucking drive with randoms. I have a fucking sticker on my car, real big, that says "fuck you." I will not tandem with you.
Oh, that's
because I will not tandem with randoms.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes, I get it's fun. They do their party laps.
Sure. I never do.
But you do not know what those dudes are doing.
Yeah.
If I drive with somebody, I know exactly what they are doing.
Sure.
If I'm watching their front wheels, I'm watching and like, oh fuck, that's not right. They don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm already planning my exit strategy.
Sure. I literally just talked about this yesterday about like watching other people drive is like research into like you can see how their mannerisms, what they're doing. If they fuck up, what do they do when they fuck up?
Right.
As you slowly start to like integrate, and you can like follow, but you already know. If you don't know, you have no fucking clue.
And that's where I see a lot of people, dudes that are just getting into it. They want to just drive, quote unquote, party lines, party like. Sure, we'll do like some hot laps, but we'll group up with our same dudes, and like it's a risky situation.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you don't know what that other person's doing.
Right.
Where if I drive with, Nap, Pop, Joel, Wes, all the other Bloodmaster dudes,
Right.
like Tim and I, we might as well just share the same brain. It's like he's like that's like
cool.
dude. Like, we can switch lead and follow,
right,
and it doesn't change.
That's cool.
It's like playing yourself,
right?
Like,
the Ghost. You're going after the Ghost.
It's like playing yourself on an old Gran Turismo with Ghost.
Yep.
Like,
That's
I know exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because he's doing my line, I'm doing his line.
Yeah.
And
it's such a good feeling too when you link up with people like that,
right?
Because you feel comfortable. You're safe.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
My Chad, when he was in the Miata on the team, it's like, you gotta like Miata, so it's stock power. You gotta know that it's gonna come towards you a little bit too.
Yeah.
And it was, but like once you figure all that stuff out, you just drive. You know his line. You know where he's gonna go.
Right.
It's just like clockwork. You can just fucking lock in.
You see him doing something.
Yeah, you know it's coming.
Like,
you know something's coming.
Oh,
yeah.
Chad doesn't do that.
Right.
That isn't his move.
Let me get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna go. and like a lot of people, they don't want to. Like, and I get it, it's fun to sometimes drive with different people.
Sure.
Sometimes.
I think the new generation is real quick to just want to they get to a point and then it's, I want a tandem right away, and they don't care. They're just reckless with it, and they're not getting.
This goes back to exactly. Yeah. This goes back to you have to prove yourself to get to that point.
Yeah.
Obviously, I kind of didn't have to because there was no one knew what anyone was doing, so we were just all making it up at the same time.
Exactly.
But once you got to a point, now you should have to prove your worth to get to a group.
Yeah.
And that was a big thing. A lot of people used to talk shit and be like, well, they don't let me just randomly do what I want.
It's ridiculous, Steve. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, yeah. No.
Yeah.
Those dudes are not. And I will say, Club Loose is run a lot more strict than I run my events.
Okay.
I'm a lot more, I wouldn't say laid back, because I still will fucking break a foot off in your ass if you fuck up.
Yeah.
But I think I'm like the dad that will let you go fuck up, and then
what'd you learn?
And then fucking come up and then where they don't allow you. I'll let you go.
Right. Be like,
see what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
And
now you want to know how to do it the right way.
Yeah. And then I'll fucking grab you up and say, okay, cool. What did you learn from that? Now you fucked up.
Yeah.
So but it's just there's just a lot more of them.
Sure.
There's 30 of them, and there's me and a few other helpers.
Right.
Which I kind of just like it that way.
Oh, sure.
I don't like the struggle for who's the fucking who's in charge.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I feel that a lot of times, and it's I know I'm in charge because I'm running it.
Sure. No, yeah.
And
you also don't want these people making decisions that don't benefit sometimes.
Right.
And people get power hungry when they're like, oh, I also work here.
Yeah.
I've seen it where people were like, oh, yo, bump this guy, and it's like, no. What are you doing?
Exactly.
He didn't go through the ringer. There's a hierarchy, there's a way to do shit.
Exactly.
And it's also, who the fuck is that guy telling, but they get it, power hungry.
Yeah.
And they want it,
And I do have my core group of guys here that fucking help me, and if they didn't help me, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Right.
And but I keep it real, real fucking chill,
tight knit.
I don't try. I get it. I don't try to overdo it, because as far as being too aggressive to them, because especially nowadays, I know people are very sensitive.
Yeah. Oh, the level of the skin is,
So,
skin
like,
is soft.
Yeah. So like if I try to basically act how I know how to act,
Right.
a 50-year-old that grew up in the 70s and 80s, it doesn't translate well.
Right. Yeah. No, yeah, I get it.
You know,
I
like
get it.
people are like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why are you smacking
Right.
me?"
Yeah. Are you coming at me, bro?
like literally, why are you being like that? Like,
Right.
'cause I'm trying to help.
No, sure.
You know.
So ultimately, I don't think that a lot of people understand the care that's in the aggression, because it's all for their fucking safety.
Yeah.
Like, it's so that nobody dies. It's so that we keep
Yeah,
cracks
right.
alive.
Exactly.
It's so that this drifting, dumb fucking thing that we do can stay afloat.
Right.
So
Like,
one person
100%.
can ruin shit if they don't pay attention.
Right,
and-
because I
yeah.
think there's only like probably 2 or 3 insurance companies that
I was
insure.
gonna say.
So like it'd be like me being on your car insurance and then driving like a dickhead.
Right. Yeah.
So when
they
you
don't
see
think like
when
that.
you see somebody like across the country doing really dumb shit,
Yeah.
you're like, oh fuck, you're gonna fucking ruin this for everybody. And like, I know for a fact it's getting a lot harder.
I've been hearing
policies.
that. I've been hearing that.
So like, people
And like, what do we do if it gets to? And again, that means we gotta, like, as a community, settle the fuck down a little bit, make sure things go smooth. But like, what do we do if that?
Well, I mean, it's
gonna be crazy.
It's not getting any between all the fuck you money that all these giant corporations have that are trying to buy racetracks.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're influeing.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, what comes first?
No, sure.
Or are they influencing insurance companies to like make it harder so you can't get insurance? So you
Right.
have no fucking choice.
Sure.
Don't know.
And then the tracks are suffering, and then they sell. No, that's what a shitty world we live in.
It is. Why just can't we just be rich? And,
It'd be amazing.
or we just be stupid and buy a bunch of junky 240s.
That's what would happen as well.
FCs,
my fleet would be a bunch of rotted Corollas.
That's it. Like I say that all the time. I'm like, people like that have like millions or billions, like
Yeah.
they have all this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would literally have the biggest bunch of junk.
Yes.
Like
Same.
I would just go to
Same.
Japan and
Yeah.
just fill containers
Oh, yeah, it'd
with
be
all the
awesome.
things I've dreamed
Right.
of for the
Right.
last like 20 years.
Yeah.
And just bring them back.
Yeah.
Like
warehouses.
I don't give a fuck about a Ferrari or a
No, sure.
Lamborghini.
Yeah,
Things that
yeah.
have no soul.
Right.
Like I want
Yeah.
what we grew up on.
Oh, sure. When you said S12, I got excited because I was like, oh fuck, I forgot about S12.
Oh, yeah,
Like, they're
S12s are
sick.
cool.
They were sick. Nobody like touches them. There's like 3 drifting in the United States.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It would talk when the door was open. It would. The door is ajar.
Yeah.
The door is ajar.
It did something. There was another weird. I can't remember something with the radio. God, it's been
love
so
it.
fucking.
It was so shitty.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and it like, it had stock suspension.
No way.
And
Yeah.
like but it looked like
Oh, yeah.
the
100%. Yep.
and
It's Nissan's 86 in a way.
and like I've been pretty much loyal to Nissan since day one.
Oh,
you
cool.
know? Like,
Yeah.
I just like S chassis.
Right.
I'm a sucker for them.
Yeah.
I'm also a sucker for Corvettes now,
Oh
which is
no.
very.
Well, that comes with age.
Oh, I know.
You got the New Balances on?
Not yet, but I'm ready to get a pair, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure they're comfortable as fuck.
Oh, dude.
That's funny. Did I want to, now I'm curious too. What was the maroon? It's like a maroon, like a reddish maroon.
Well, it's so like I wanted like a candy apple.
Okay.
But it was
Yeah.
too expensive.
Sure.
So, it's Inferno red.
Okay.
So
All right.
yes, it's almost like a candy
Like a-
apple.
yeah.
It's changed over the years because it's very old.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah.
What was that engine setup?
It ran stock for the first couple years.
Okay.
And then a local shop that did mostly drag racing did like a ROM tune.
Hell
and,
That's what I was curious because because the times have changed so much.
yeah, so it had a ROM tune and it had what did it have on it? It was like a T28 house. It was like a T25 housing with T25 T25 housing with T28 internals.
Oh.
It was a weird turbo setup it had, which blew up. And then so then it went to MA.
Okay. Yeah.
It has a 2871R.
Okay.
With 8.6 exhaust housing.
Yeah.
Some Nismo 40 injectors.
Okay.
Ray Shake tuned it.
Okay.
Very famous fella.
Yeah.
That's and it made like 380 wheel.
Okay. And that was comp time.
That was comp time.
So that was the setup. Yeah.
That's the way it's
awesome
still
Tron
is.
Knuckles.
Yes.
Was it the MA Awesome Trons? Oh
MA
man.
Awesome Trons.
That's cool.
So, and that's the way it was. It did the drip. It did the Bloodmasters video, and then it sat in my garage from like 2011 until
no shit.
a long time.
Yeah.
So when it sat for a very long time, and then they did a Panthera event.
Okay.
I broke it out for that.
Yeah, just recently, right?
No, this was like probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So it had this thing comes out like a cicada.
Gotcha. You got me excited because I remember I just saw you posted a picture of the car again too that I saw somewhere.
Well,
and I was like, oh shit.
So it's out and it's running.
Okay, fuck yeah.
So right now it's currently in a shipping container at E-Town.
Okay, cool.
So it's good, but it's sat. It went out, it ran, it was good, and it sat for like another 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And I would go out and start it.
Yeah.
But I went out, this is probably like a year and a half ago, and it wouldn't start. Which for that car, it would fire up like 1.5 crank.
Right.
So I popped the cover, and the gasoline looked like this hazy IPA, but maybe worse and smelled like dog shit.
Right.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
So fuel tank destroyed.
Oh no way.
Fuel pump destroyed.
Right.
Injectors.
Yeah.
Clogged.
No
I was
shit.
like,
oh man.
So yeah, fuck you ethanol. You really.
Yeah.
So got it all back, got it running, brought it out to E-Town, and that's just where.
No shit.
I feel like that is where it belongs. That's where it needs to live out its life.
No, I get that. Yeah, I get that.
I mean, that car, me and that car have been together since 2005.
That's so fucking cool that you have that.
Same SR.
No way.
Same
Hell yeah.
car.
Yeah.
It was, so 06, 07, I think it went to 330 wheel. And then when MA did whatever they did, Power FC, which is funny, people are like, Power FC? I'm like, yeah, it sure is, but
I like that people are trying to go back. Did you see that?
Oh yeah,
it's like a resurgence.
Oh yeah, there's a fake Power FC.
I saw that too.
I was like, what is that?
Yeah, they want to go back and just recreate, the old times.
Yeah, well, that car, and that was the other thing, when you built those cars back then, ISR didn't exist.
No, sure.
Knockoffs didn't exist.
Right.
Everything was Blitz.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah.
Trust.
It's funny because I always forget that. I was just stoked to think back, but when I got all of my stuff, that was the normal. The HKS that was the normal shit. Yeah. But now we're like, oh shit, Gretty, oh shit. You're excited because there's so much other saturated
stuff. So there is no, it's like you said, it's all Gretty and
yeah.
I remember when I built the car, I was like, oh, I got the car for not I don't know, $1,500. I got the swap for $1,600 shipped with everything. I was like, 10 grand, I'll be into this thing. I'll have my own drift car. a Blitz intercooler and a Blitz Nurse spec exhaust. They were both 2000, or it was like 2000 for both of them. I was like, oh shit. Like, this isn't gonna be cheap. Because, and you couldn't just, like, people don't understand. And in 2004, 2005, you didn't just go to the internet and find. You had to like know somebody that knew somebody
that has a
lived
catalog
in Japan.
That maybe has a catalog with a Japanese number that you could give them.
And then like shit would come and you'd be like, I don't even know what this is. It's all in Japanese. Like,
which is so cool to think about. But back then it was so normal. You know? Like normal. I had a nurse spec exhaust in my Still 80.
I still have a nurse spec up until about axle back. And I made Wilkerson hack it off so he could run like a fucking cool like angle guy on it.
Right. That's awesome.
That was, that was the cool thing, like to have like the. He was like, "You want me to chop this thing?" I was like, "Oh yeah." But like, the weird thing is like that car sounds so weird because of that. It almost has like a weird like rotary sound to it. It's real like ring like it's got that like fucking like high pitched fucking quick rev to it. Like I don't know what magic's done with cutting that off and like putting this but like it's a cool sounding car.
That's awesome.
Like, but yeah, that's crazy. They're like no one knows how tough it was just to get parts. Like,
because it's all at your fingertips now. Crazy. It is absolutely crazy.
And like, you could build an SR swap car with all ISR parts for like, I mean, well, the motor's going to cost you $7,000, so that's not going to be awesome. But like, all the swap parts are like under $2,000.
Sure.
Like exhaust included. I was like, what? But yeah, that was. I mean, it's a bummer that all the things that we took for granted.
Well, you don't know. You don't know that you're living in those times. That's the crazy fucking part. I've been thinking about that a lot. As I get older, every year I think back more and more.
I'm going to put this right on this podcast.
Oh, no.
That dude, RS Enthalpy.
Oh, that
motherfucker needs to be brought up on crimes of death.
Because
he killed so many SRs with his shitty tunes. He should be jailed.
That's funny. That's funny.
Like, I remember
that was a big thing.
That was a big thing. Mail-in tunes. I saw so many poor SRs beat their demise from that dude's fingertips. Like, how you can't get a mail-in tune. That's not even a real thing.
List your parts. You know what I mean?
List your parts. Like, I would like go to the local place, and they would like be like, "Oh, this car came in with the Enthalpy tune." They would either be like so pig rich or like so lean that like I don't even know how they stay together. But like that dude I blame him for a lot of SR deaths.
That's funny.
He should be held accountable.
No shit. It's cool because I don't get to chat with many that can remember a lot of that stuff. A lot of the people are just, even like if they've been drifting for 5 years, it's cool. But that's not a lot of time in the whole grand scheme of things that I've been like witnessing the changes. You know? This has been a lot of fucking fun for me. It's also bringing back. It's making me feel old as fuck, but it's exciting.
Good for you because I feel old as fuck all the time. Seeing all these young ass kids, and I'm super thankful for them.
100%.
Because like what am I gonna do? You know, sit in my yard and shake my damn kids. Like they keep it going.
Do you get that though? Do you feel that every now and then? Because at some of these events, I'm literally like settling myself down, being like, all right, you're not in their generation. Chill the fuck out, because I'm getting ready to like fucking step up.
I think you already know the answer to this.
That's true.
So
that was a pretty funny video.
Yes. Yes.
It's funny.
I'm not, and I don't. It's how I was raised, and how I was raised through Pro Blues.
Yeah.
We don't. You know, you're not coddled. You know, you're not.
Yeah.
It's not like oh, hey, don't do that.
Right.
It's like hey,
what the fuck?
Maybe there might be a few guys coming and might teach you the right way, and then you're gonna think about it.
Right.
And like, hey, you know, like, is the right way? Is the wrong way? I don't know. Sure. It's the way we learn.
It's right.
It's the way I learned.
It's to think about the new generations that are getting into it now it keeps me up at night sometimes because I literally think deep about this shit.
Oh yeah.
And how different everything is, and that's with the world's changes though too.
Oh yeah.
And that's the fucked up stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you start thinking about all that stuff in conglomeration with it, and how slowly the generations have changed. And we got soft, and now you can't fucking do anything because you're gonna get sued and whatever. Like it's crazy.
I grew up in the '90s. We were probably the most. Everything about us was to offend.
Right.
And I grew up skateboarding.
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean? All of our graphics, all the shirts that I wore.
Yeah.
It was all very offensive shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would wear we wear satanic shit.
Oh, 100%.
It's not like we were believing in Satan.
No, right.
But I just wanted to wear it so you get fucking mad.
We're rebelling.
Right?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The 90s skate mentality was to fucking piss people off. Everything we did was to make people just fucking how could you do that?
And that's just to make you question authority, make you question everything, because none of that shit really matters.
And you should always.
Yeah, 100%.
Still should. Don't, and hey, we tell them what to do, but we're out there to try to help them, set them straight, and teach them a way of doing it how we were taught. Was our way right? We don't know.
Yeah.
But it works.
No, sure.
It's still working.
Tons of shredders and good drivers that respect the tracks. They respect the facility.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I see too, is generationally that really pisses me off. That's what's kind of fucking with me, is the respect level of that. Respecting the facilities, respecting the grounds, and the understanding of if we don't fuck this shit up, it can keep going. But if you keep fucking it up, it's going to end.
That's exactly so. Yeah. I told you, this past Sunday was our last event.
Yep. And I did. I wanted to dive into that too, because that was.
But this goes back to you were saying. People think that you're just going to show up and do whatever you want.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. It's the first event, the last event.
Yeah.
The world's ending tomorrow. We're not treating this any differently.
Yeah.
This is the way it's been. They gave me a place to drift for 20 years.
I was going to ask, so it's been 20?
It was
20 years.
20 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So
first of all, and I'm sure everybody, because everybody I've ever talked to that drives up in your programs has always had nothing but really fucking positive things to say about how things were run, how things were done. But I'm sure I'm just going to thank you for the community for doing that, because I know personally it can be tireless. It's a struggle sometimes, and it's very selfless.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
No, 100%.
But I think a lot of people don't. You understand.
Sure.
I don't think a lot of people understand. You'll lose fucking sleep. It's a fucking worry. You're literally it's so hard to explain because a lot of people don't understand it.
Sure.
It's you're trying to keep something going, especially that and sometimes you're why? Why am I trying to keep this fucking going?
Yeah.
This is just let it go.
Right.
But I can't.
No, yeah.
It's like an addiction.
It's an addiction, yeah.
And at this point, I feel it's you know, I don't know if it's like been put on me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it almost feels like, not like you're the chosen one.
No,
but like,
no.
But like, I feel like, well, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, you're here to do, like, what, I'm here to work on fucking stupid school buses. And
Sure.
But like, I feel really good helping these people do something that they're like, wow, this is really cool.
Right.
And then I'm like, wow, like, maybe this is something that's actually like progressing to help people fucking have a better life.
So I mean,
because the world's so fucked up. Like, you really need something.
Yeah, and when you're there, you're not thinking of that.
Right.
You're
nothing matters.
Right.
Like, all the daily bullshit, nothing matters.
The thing is, you've been through, because of the old times, you've been through all of that stuff, and you found a way that, like, you're being selfless because you want to give those people those experiences.
Right.
Like, it's just a way of giving back. Because it must have changed you in some way for the better.
Right.
That you were like, this is my outlet.
Yeah.
And then you who doesn't want to share their passion? Who doesn't want to share their love?
Right.
You know what I mean? And give more experiences and give more people that, like, hey, life sucks right now, but this is fucking cool.
Right.
Let's do it together.
And that's probably, and you're right. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, when I started, I was at the end of being able to skate how I wanted.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, and that's a fucking depressing thing. You know? Like, now you're like, oh, well, you know, I can do these tricks and I feel safe. But, like, my thing is progression.
Sure.
If I'm not progressing,
same.
I have a very big problem.
I'm in the same boat, 100%.
So, like, for instance, I rode BMX bikes as a kid, then I skated, and then probably, like, when COVID happened, I got into mountain biking.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that.
And it was going to be just for exercise.
Right.
That was a lie. And pretty soon it got into progressing.
Yeah.
And pushing. And pushing. And, like, pretty soon, like, I'm pushing myself with kids that are little Gumby kids that are fucking 18 to 25 years old. And it just keeps, and it kept going.
Yeah.
And then I start getting hurt, as you do.
Yep.
Because you're progressing.
No, sure.
You're pushing.
Yep.
But that's always my drive.
Yeah.
Even right now, you know, to this day, like, I'm always, from the minute I started drifting to every time I go to the track, my mind's going.
Yep.
And I'm thinking of ways to progress and be better and to do something different.
So I like challenge yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
And get out of the comfort zone.
I'm very.
Oh yeah.
So, like, I will say I get jealous of dudes that will throw it all out. Brian Hopp being one of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Brian Turk being another.
Sure.
Two of my favorite maniacs.
Yeah.
And I've always told Hopp, you the way you are and the way I am, we're two different people.
Right.
You're a maniac, and you can't teach that.
Yeah.
The way you can just write off a car. You can just do whatever.
Right.
Like, I'm opposite.
Right.
I'm very. I think.
Yeah.
And I have to repeat.
Right.
I do things over and over and over.
Right.
And, like, I wish I could get that, but you can't teach that.
No. Yeah. Just who he is.
And that's who. And it's who they are. And that's you're either born that way, or you can't.
Sure.
You can't just fake that.
Right.
It's something you fake.
Yeah.
Or you probably just, I don't know what would happen.
Right.
Like, that's always been my thing as far as driving wise. I always wish I could get to that.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, I can progress and be as good as I am.
Right.
I can drive, like, and that's cool. Like, all these dudes comes out to, like, Hubbles 2, I drive different cars, and like it helps me learn. Like I could just jump in any car, and in 2 laps I could figure it out.
Right.
That's cool. But what I don't know how to do is just throw down a fucking lap where I don't care what happens.
No, sure. Yeah.
That's always been like, I fucking wish I could do that. And like you can't.
Right.
You can't do it. It's just, I don't know what. I wish I knew.
Wired different, just that's
different.
just wired different.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, like
I get that. No, I get that.
And you see dudes that do it, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not doing that. I mean, you know, like those dudes will run the wall, scrape the wall like a million times over.
Yeah.
And like, I'll get close to the wall,
right?
But I'm not scraping the wall like every time.
Sure.
Because, maybe it's because like we didn't have disposable cars.
Yeah, I mean, it could be instilled in your brain that it's not right.
That was a big thing when I did comps.
Yeah, I believe that.
And I hated it,
right?
Because I didn't have the money to fix my car if my car broke.
Yeah.
So
it like had to last. It had to.
Right. So that was a big holdback for me.
Right.
That I couldn't. So
I believe that.
I couldn't. Where like I would see dudes go 100%.
Right.
I know I can only give you 75.
Sure.
Like I have 100 in me.
Yeah.
But I can't give you 100.
Yeah.
Because 100 means this car might not go home. On a trailer in one piece.
And I see that in a lot of drivers nowadays. They're just right there, 110, and they don't give a fuck.
a car off in a second.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. So I think that was always my hold-up is I've always loved putting the quality parts, quality time, and the styling into a car that I didn't want to write it off.
Right.
I was attached to the build. And this year and last year, I started pulling back from that. And it's really hard because instantly I'm thinking about,
right.
I don't want to fuck up my kit. I don't want to fuck up this. I love my motor. I don't want it to pop. And like it's. But these other guys, I see them go out there, and I want the same, that mentality of just like, I'm gonna go fucking crazy, and they do, and they slay. They do great things.
Oh yeah.
But like you said, they might write off a car.
Right.
One event. And somehow they'll get it together for the next couple events. That's the crazy part to me.
Right.
Because I'm so fucking old. I'm like, well, that's my season.
Well, that's the other thing. But who wants to like?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've had to do it. You probably had to do it. Like rebuilding a car sucks, dude.
It sucks so much.
And like you've noticed, I like my cars to look a certain way.
Yep.
I want them to look like 06, 07 Japanese street car style.
Yep.
And even my thrash car. It unfortunately can't have a rear bumper because the rear's so screwed up.
Oh, that's funny.
Like it is, Urus body kit.
Sure. Yeah.
Like Like
when you're brought up
flared out.
Yeah.
Like slammed to the ground.
Sure.
Like that's all I know.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want them to look like.
Right.
And like when they get to a point where I'm like, oh god, it's so terrible looking. I have to like that car, like the Bloodmaster's car has been through hell.
Oh, I believe it.
I mean,
I believe it.
It looked like a rolling dumpster for years.
Yeah.
And then I fixed it. It would get destroyed.
Yeah.
Last haunted moves, it actually caught fire.
Oh, shit.
Which was a new experience for me.
Yeah.
Like we were going around backtrack, go around tree.
Okay.
And the feed line from the fuel pump popped.
Oh, no way.
And I didn't even know I was on fire.
Yeah.
I went around tree, turn on fire, came up, started pressing backtrack, and the car actually just shut off. Because, well, it had no more fuel.
Yeah, it was out, right.
And I looked in my rearview mirror, and It was like the devil was in the back seat.
Yeah.
Just a big fire, just like,
holy shit.
I was like, oh fuck.
Right.
Like, we are on fire.
Yeah.
And
first time ever?
First time.
Knock on wood, I'm still.
Knock on everything.
I went a little nuts because I've been seeing so many friends and bad shit happening. So I went suppression, I went like dual extinguishers.
Right,
like,
and like
it's crazy, it's scary.
I had the extinguisher.
Yeah.
But luckily, like with the gutted 240, there's really not. There's nothing except for all your wiring to the fuel pump. So it was like kind of a blessing that it burned up. But yeah, I mean that car has. It amazes me sometimes how much abuse they can take.
But there was a point in time when I remember Bloodmaster stuff was everybody just bouncing off of each other, and it was sick.
Right.
Like everybody was just as close as possible and just pushing the limits of driving.
We did that for probably 3-4 years.
Yeah.
I mean, and like I said, my car was just every quarter, every doors.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you didn't even worry about just slowing down. You were just like, kind of just like bang, bang, bang.
The guy in front of you is your brake.
Right. And then you get back to your old mentality of like, this kind of looks gross.
Right. Yeah.
Like, let's not use the guy in front of me as my brake.
Right.
Like, let's get an inch away and maybe just lightly touch.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing now.
Which is so much, it takes so much more skill to do that.
Exactly.
And that's the crazy part. When I see people close and they come back and there's no marks, I'm like, good for you fucking guys.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're killing it. Like, 'cause that's hard as shit.
Yeah, like, at this point, if you're like blowing my fiberglass up, leaving a dent in my door, you're not doing it right.
No, right. Yeah.
If you leave a slight wheels, like a tire scuff, hell yeah, we're high-fiving.
Right, exactly.
We are definitely, if I come back and like now I'm missing a side skirt and a rear over fender, I'm not so much going to high-five.
Sure,
I'm very upset.
So much going to high-five.
I'm going to be very upset.
Yeah.
Because now I have to try to like get one together.
More fucking work. You know what I mean?
Like,
When I used to love coming back and like you just see a little black mark and you're like, who the fuck even touched me?
Oh yeah.
You're like, good for them. Like we must have been doing some shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, it's funny because we got a lot of shit for, I mean, everyone calls them missile cars. We call them missile cars. I hated the name missile car. So I started like calling them crash cars because it made more sense to me.
Yeah.
And it kind of like took off.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that was
you guys would. I remember like one car might have been like really destroyed, and the other ones were still trying though.
Right.
And then that car maybe the next time would be a little bit more put back together.
Right.
Like
we always try to keep them.
Yeah, there was some kind of uniformity where missile cars they would just complete no panels, no nothing all the time.
Yeah.
I saw kits and I saw they might have been broken.
Oh yeah.
But it was stitched together and thrown back on. Like that's what.
That definitely like we saw like the whole. I mean, I know I did, and I'm sure Petty and Tony did too. Like when we first saw the Ep2 missile car film.
Sure.
We were like, what is this?
Right.
You know, because we're used to what we knew.
Right.
Nice cars.
Yeah.
And right back to it, like that, we were like, okay, well, we're going to start a fake gang.
Yeah.
We're going to destroy our cars.
Right.
And we did that for a little bit, and then we're like, nobody likes to work on cars.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's just keep a fake gang, but we'll just stop hitting each other.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I like to have a cool looking car.
Yeah.
I mean, do whatever you want to do. Your style's your style.
Sure.
but my style is what I learned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that's what excites you because that's what brought you in.
Right.
And I feel that 100%.
You know,
it's
like
the same with me.
I want flared out kits.
Sure.
I want it dragging the ground.
Right.
Like that's you know, that's what like looks cool to me. Like, I don't love most of the new things. Yeah. Especially new pro builds. They don't do anything for me.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
But I appreciate what they do.
Sure.
Like, they're cool.
We understand why.
They're very functional.
Right. Yeah, very functional.
I will say that.
That's funny.
That's about where they're very functional.
Very functional. So let's talk about the last 20 years. Over that last 20 years of running the event, do you have any crazy moments to look back on?
Oh, man. I mean...
Like top 3, some shit that, you know, will go down in history. That's like core memories, you know? It's funny because I can't even, when I think about like events run and stuff, I tend to focus more towards like when I would help somebody out and then it stuck and then you saw the excitement on their face.
Right.
You know, like somebody's struggling with transition and it's like the positive notes, but I miss, and then someone will be like, yo, remember that time this car fucking lost all 4 wheels? You know, I'm like, oh, fuck, that's fucking hilarious. But
I mean, it's with 20 years like behind me, it's hard to like say like
pinpoint.
Yeah, but I mean, just all in all, like you said, just teaching people and like you said, people that like, and I'm sorry, I don't remember everybody, just like you don't remember everybody.
There's too many people. Yeah.
But like people coming up to me and being like, hey, you helped me with this, you helped me with that.
Yeah.
Like that like is actually like, that means a lot.
Right.
Because I'm not out here to fucking get rich. Yeah. None of us, and like, there's no, especially in the beginning. Like, I mean, when I first started running events at Beaver Run, now Pit Race, there were like 10 to 15 of us. Right. And most of the times I didn't even get any money. Sometimes I would get a check for like $50. Right. But like labor of love. I thought it was really awesome. I was like, oh shit. Like me and all my dudes got to drive. Yeah. And I got a check for $50. Yeah, fuck yeah. But like to your question, like nothing really stands out. It's just like I think all of it together. Just the fact that I got to do it for 20 years and like I'm still fighting to do it. Yeah. You know, like even, like losing a track and like, I mean, it's a struggle, like trying to keep tracks involved and finding new tracks. Yeah. Like it's, I think that's the thing, is the constant, what am I going to do? How am I going to progress? How am I going to make this better? Yeah. How am I going to keep this going? Sure. Like, you know, like it's a constant, like, wow. Like, I mean, the reason Midvale is a track is because Beaver Run called me like in February and said, we can't work with you because we have a contract with the government. Oh, no shit. So I was like, oh, sick. Now what? Yeah. So I reached out to them. Yeah. And this was like 3 owners ago. And I was like, hey, would you consider doing this? And we did. Yeah. And like that's how Midvale became a thing. That's like, cool. But you know, it's really it's a bummer losing a place that I started. Right. Like literally, I did start at Beaver Run. Yeah. Pit Race. That was my first DG Trials event on the track. Yeah. Like 20 years of running events on the skid pad. Sure. Yeah, just, and like, I didn't even find out from them. It was from another person who called me telling me, hey, I just got word they sold Pit Race.
That's fucking crazy.
So
yeah,
I was in the middle riding my bike.
Right.
And I could barely make it out of the woods. Like I was so like I was ready to throw up.
Yeah.
You know, like
man.
I didn't shed a tear Sunday. A lot of people did.
Yeah.
But like I think I'd already.
You've been through it. You hit all the emotion. Right.
The day I found out.
I believe that.
It had already fucking did its damage. But I mean, you know, it's not the end of anything.
Sure.
Except for the track.
Sure.
We'll find another place.
Right. Well, they're lucky to have somebody like you that cares enough to even do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's a big deal because a lot of people just be like, fuck, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, but like.
Well, and, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you've ever. I mean, there's been times where shit gets to be to a level where you're like, I don't even know if this is worth anymore. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm literally losing sleep. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Like, running in drift events isn't all fucking rainbows and sunshine.
Right. Yeah.
When everything's working and everything's good,
right?
Everything's good.
No, sure, yeah.
But when it's not good, it's fucking depressing.
Right.
And like, it's not depressing for you only. It's depressing for every person that you're feeling like you're letting down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, like you're like, and like right now, I'm trying to get another place going. But it won't be very beginner friendly.
Sure.
Which to me, I'm all about trying to help people come
Yeah. That place was amazing for that too.
Yeah.
I remember, so it was one of my, I'm going to say probably one of the first like tracks, because I only did the oval and street stuff in the very beginning, and my street stuff was embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you thought you were a drifter and you're doing donuts.
Oh yeah.
And you're not. You finally hit counter steer. You know what I mean? Like, you suck. But like, once I started like realizing I wanted to progress, I remember hearing about Beaver Run. Beaver Run was a big name. Like, it was like friendly and like open to like learn. I remember that was I street drove all the way up there, which was like 4.5 hours, and then John Adams, a gentleman named John Adams, got me out of my funk because I was not doing anything, and he basically was just like, and I just met him at my SXD thing after all these years. He was like we connected again, and I was like, holy fuck.
I just saw him Sunday.
Did you? That's so cool. It's been years, like it's been forever. But I remember him. He didn't even remember telling me this because he's probably just telling everybody. But he was just like, go as fast as you fucking can, and just yank that fucking e-brake, and spin out. Feel it.
Right.
Because he's like, you're scared.
Yeah.
And I was afraid. Because, you know, when you start, it's like speed was crazy. It was that was the adrenaline.
Right.
And I did it. I fought third gear, like just rip it because it was open. You know?
Right.
It was open.
Yeah.
And instantly spun out. And I remember coming back, he's like, did you die?
Right.
And I was like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And from that point on, the fear started to leave. But that place was so... Like, I could see, like, I did skid pad work, and it's the best place to teach people.
Yeah.
But that place was epic for skid pad work. Like, massive.
Oh, yeah.
Massive.
And then it even got bigger. They added on to it.
Oh, I didn't even know that. No.
So, like,
shit.
It was fast. Like,
really?
you could get, like, deep third gear entries.
Yeah. That's
like,
cool.
I mean, for like, you're like, that's a parking lot. Yeah, it's a parking lot, but you could enter at like 80.
See, that's what people. I hate when people do that. I don't know if it's because when we were coming up, like a parking lot was what we had.
Yeah.
So like I have like that special like bond with them as well.
Right.
But the ability to change a parking lot into anything you want.
Oh yeah.
Is like a fucking artist in a canvas. Like,
Right.
I remember being like, ooh, I want to do like this entry or this entry. Like,
Yeah.
you can just fucking paint it however you want.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would try to teach people like, okay, well, like this is what like a big sweeper entry like is like. This is what, like a fast third gear to decreasing radius like is like. This is like, and then like they eventually added on to another section where it like kind of like pressed it over a weird bump. Like I would like have people like come in, like kind of faint it up over a bump.
Was that thing that was out in the corner?
Yeah.
I think I 50-50'd that.
Oh.
Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
I saw a video.
That eventually got taken down.
Oh, okay. Because I saw a video of an Evo or something
jumping off of it. Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
An Evo, and this is actually, what was, oh my god. There was another video, a Techademics video.
Oh, I remember that too.
Remember Techademics?
Yeah. They formed into. Did that turn into the Mischief stuff?
It
then
did.
Eventually,
It was the Mischief. It was a Mischief video.
I remember.
So, funny enough, so I was running events there. They came out. There was a dude. He had like a really clean show car S14. Everything was like molded in.
Was it maroon and like a cream?
I can't remember.
And I'm talking like show car.
It was show car.
Like the cage was painted beautifully, and like everything was like.
He went off.
Oh no!
Behind it,
okay.
and didn't know that it was there, and literally drove off of it. And it was like a 2-foot.
Oh yeah.
Drop.
Oh yeah.
So it got to be in the
That's
Mischief
awesome.
Techademic.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I was like, so yes, that eventually did get chopped out because that shit was dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think it was there for vehicle dynamics testing to like.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But as far as drifting, it was dangerous.
Yeah.
But yes,
that's funny as fuck.
So yes, I did. I was there for the Evo.
Were you?
And oh yeah. Like he was like bugging me all day. And I was like, dude, no.
Right.
Like, it's all-wheel drive, no.
Yeah.
And then finally, like, I mean, this is still when we have, like, 20 fucking people coming out.
Right.
So I was like, whatever, dude. You want to go rip a lap? See the day, go for it.
Right.
And I see him just all-wheel drift it. And I was like, oh, shit. He's going, and then right off the jump at the end. Yeah, that thing.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, that's no business being on the skid pad.
No. Yeah, I love skid pads though. There's something to be said about. I mean, I also like track design. I like to, like.
I do
like,
too.
Test people and like show like. I always love when people do like if everything's just an S, and like I always put straightaways too.
Right.
And it's like, well, you got to connect that.
Yeah.
How do you connect that? You know, are you fucking handbraking to pull it out? Are you like, how's your line? Are you going inside clip, outside clip, inside clip?
Right.
Like I love giving these options and like taking them out of their headspace of just smooth drifting.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And you can only do that at a skid pad.
And like that's the thing that I'm talking about with the other track I'm trying to work with.
Yeah.
It's a kart track, and it takes a lot of thought because it's a lot of weird double apex.
Yeah.
Like flip things late.
Right.
Like
Right.
fast entry, big e-brakes.
Yeah.
Like it'll be cool, but it's very not beginner friendly.
It's going to take away that that beginner vibe.
That's the thing that bumps me out.
Yeah, I believe that.
I do want to work with. There's a possibility that they will go with skid pad.
Cool.
But you know, I mean,
things have to start working and right.
Yes, and like so, our last event we had 160 drivers.
Cool. Yeah.
You know, on early November rainy day.
Yeah, I saw it was raining too.
So I mean, it was a cool farewell.
Yeah.
Especially like because I can remember when it was the 7 of us that started.
That's cool.
So like, it's just weird. I mean, like, and like like I said, I did not shed a tear, but just to sit there and think, like, I can't even believe how far this has gone.
Yeah. 20 years is a long fucking time.
Yeah, I mean, there's like
my newest team member is 20 years old.
That's a lot, and that's what I try to say to. I'm like, there are a lot of people here that are barely over 20 years old.
Yeah.
Like I invested almost half my life.
That's great. Yeah. That's so.
And like, and I don't even know if invest is a good way to describe it, but like. It just meant so much, but you never thought it would end.
Yeah.
It was like, if you told me that track would be going, I would tell you you're nuts, because they put a lot of money into it. It wasn't an old, decrepit, falling apart track. It's just, I don't know, it's just the way of this new world and new money.
Sure. Yeah.
They will buy up any type of land.
Right.
They don't care.
Yeah.
But
it's such a shame.
It is.
But again, like I said, as for the community, like what you did, and I hope you feel like that pride and like appreciation of doing that. Many. Imagine how many generations of people like coming into this.
And it was weird because like a lot of first gen early dude like John Adams was there.
That's so cool.
It was just.
Hot Property is something I haven't heard in the longest fucking time. And when I saw him at my event, I was like, oh my fucking God. Like, no way, my guy. That
was a team name that I came up with during like Nopi times. And it was like a stupid Norm Macdonald joke.
Oh, that's funny.
They were talking about Star Search.
No shit.
And it was and they were like, oh, next up, Hot Property. And I just started laughing because at the time it sounded like what a Japanese
100%.
team name would be.
100%.
So I just like thought it was hilarious, and I was like, so it's like, cool. Like Hot Property.
Yeah.
That's how that became a thing. Because I thought that's what a funny Japanese drift team would be called. I mean, you remember like back in
100%.
Like
dude, still they have ridiculous names because they don't know the translation sometimes, and it's the best fucking thing ever.
I love it. I started watching Option Video D1 again.
Oh, you like recently?
Recently, within like the last 6-7 months.
The old stuff or the modern stuff?
The new stuff.
They're doing it again.
Yeah, they're doing it.
I just talked to Alexi from Noriano, and he's like, "Oh, we're doing like an old Drift Tengoku or the Ikatan like team stuff." With the foreigners.
Yeah.
And, like they're supposed to dress up, and they're supposed to get.
I watched the shirts tucked in stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm going full circle. Dude.
That's funny as shit.
I don't know if I'm progressing or regressing, but
that sounds like progression to me.
I'm watching it again, and I was just like laughing hysterically because once again I have no idea what's going on and no idea what they're saying.
Auto translate on YouTube isn't as bad as I thought, but it's still fucking like you're.
I feel like it would take away from
it's better to watch it. Yeah,
because like that's how I was like I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
It looks really cool, and they're doing cool stuff. But like I'm watching it, I'm like, God, these cars are still so like I get it. They're FD grade cars. They're very, but the kits are so cool.
Yeah,
everything's so good still. I'm like, well, I just. I don't know. It all comes back to like the early Japanese style.
Yes,
like
100%. Yep.
It's how we learn.
Yep.
It's what we were like. Oh my God, that is so cool.
Right. Yeah.
So like, I always just stay true to that.
Yeah.
Like it's what we know.
Right.
Like I don't.
Yep. That was my point with the recent event was a lot of people coming up now, they don't go back to look at the roots.
Right.
They just kind of like dive into what's in front of them. So like my event was like that old silly video option.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
I miss that.
Yeah.
And trying to make sure that, because competitions,
I'm gonna have to come to the next one for sure.
100%.
Because I saw it and I like saw what you did and I was like,
it was so dumb, dude. It was so dumb.
That is exactly what
hilarious.
What.
Yeah, that's what
that's
happens.
what those videos were.
Correct. Yep.
Like,
yeah, but it sucks we have to censor it like our shit nowadays. Because you look at those old fucking videos.
Oh my god,
dude! Like, we'd be in jail in America. Yeah. Like it's ridiculous. From the sexism, you know what I mean? Like insane. Like the sexual harassment stuff was hilarious, but the stuff that they do and say is over the top, and we just don't know because we don't see it.
Right.
But like, so it's wild. But yeah, I wanted to bring back that because competition to me I get it that people like it, but to me it would ruin what I love about drifting.
See, I'm the same way.
So like my comp was like, it doesn't matter. Like the points were all fucked up.
Yeah.
Like you could play this beanbag game that we had and be ahead of like the other team that drove better than you if you're better at the field day games.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Who fucking cares? Like it doesn't matter. Like that was the point.
No, that's so great.
It was so much fun.
Because like everyone tries to push me into comp.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah. Well, you're a good driver. That's what sucks. But when you're a good driver, then everybody's like, "Oh, you should do competition." But that's all they remember.
Even like running events.
Oh,
everyone wants. Let's do comps.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
Right.
You don't need to do comp.
Right.
Like, what do you need to do comp for?
Yeah.
And I was like, we'll do team comps.
Yeah.
Team for fun comps are like the closest I will get to a competition.
Yeah. Because the level's different.
And it's normal. It's just me, like announcing, being an idiot.
That's awesome.
And like, not being super serious.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I just maybe it's because I grew up doing fun comps, and then once comps got super serious, and like I said, I pretty much wrote off comps.
You dipped out, right? You dipped out at like the best part.
And
like when it was not fun anymore, out.
Yeah. Like 2010 was about the last time I can honestly say comps were still fun and not serious to the point where they are now.
Yeah.
I don't understand the mentality of like this whole comp thing.
I think that just means because I'm the same way. Me and you must not be. We just don't have that like edge, that competitive like need. We don't like I'm not very competitive.
No.
I want to have fun.
But like the weird thing is I'm not competitive, but I'm probably one of the most competitive against myself.
Oh, 100%. No, I do that. I do that too.
So like
I do that
I don't care about a trophy or you like saying high five, you're the best.
Right.
But I will beat myself up.
Okay, yeah.
To the point where like I will like almost mentally abuse myself for not being as good as I think I should be.
Oh, okay. Right.
You know, like I want to be like I set goals for myself on how I should be.
Sure.
Like I think I should, I mean, fuck, you've been driving for 20 years. You should be fucking at least semi fucking decent.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck about, I won.
No,
I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it comes back to skateboarding.
I get that. Landing that new trick.
Right.
Like that. So I literally just used that analogy to somebody else when I was telling people like, every event that I go to, I'll pick something where like, let's say this part of the track is very tricky. I want to fucking slay that. Yep. And then that's my competition.
That's landing your trick.
Exactly. That's my trick for the day.
Yeah.
Like, so we, at SXD, I didn't get to drive much, but Sunday we did like an entry comp. So like, I usually stay away from walls because, it's a fucking expensive ass car. It's an A86. Good luck. You know what I mean? They're fucking expensive. But like, I was like, all right, let's fucking challenge myself. I get closer.
Yeah.
And I basically, I landed my trick because I just brushed the bumper on and I was like, I'm good.
That's it.
Like I landed it.
Yeah.
Like I'm good to go.
Right. You guys did anyone get that on film? Like, let's be done with it. There you go.
Yeah, but I didn't even need that. You know, I heard it.
Yeah.
And like, and the passenger, I could tell she was just like, oh, you know, and I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
you
we're
know?
done.
Like, we're done. Yeah,
we're going back. Let's high five. Be done.
I think that was like, that was it coming up, like you with the skateboard mentality of setting yourself up for new tricks. What is that? That's funny. But yeah, they might be doing a comp. Like a competition, like a pinball competition. That's fucking crazy. That's cool as well.
It's getting wild here.
I know. I even noticed. I just looked around. Everybody's here. But like that, doing like a self-made mental like trick, like competition for yourself has made me progress way better to challenge myself than anything else I've ever done.
Yeah. I mean, you forcing yourself to be better, like that's. No competition can push you to be that. Like, you basically like getting down to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I know I can do this. Like, right. I know I can be better. I know I can fucking ride the wall, scrape the bumper. Like, that's what, like you said, that's what makes you progress. And then you leave and you're like, sick, dude, I did it.
Accomplished.
Yeah. Okay.
You won the
I got a trophy today.
Right. Yeah.
I can go home and I can sleep normally.
Sure. Right. No, that's so fucking funny.
But yeah, I mean, dude, drifting. I mean, we've seen it change so much, but it's still drifting.
The core and the heart is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna go away.
It's still, and like I feel like as long as there are people like us to tell the history, and maybe that's what keeps me going, is because I feel like if we can teach the young people how what we think's the right way, which I don't know if is the right way or but if we can show them what we did and how we think it should be, then that's kind of it's keeping the history and the true meaning of it going.
Right.
Or it just, I mean, not to talk shit, but like, if just a young guy got into this and started running events, like, well, he doesn't know what exactly we've been through, and like it kind of like gets lost. And
it's something that bothers the shit out of me, with especially when new drivers and new people get into it, that they don't want to go back in time and see everything.
I mean,
like, if I start playing fucking baseball, I want to know what the fucking history of baseball is. Why would I not? This is my fucking trivia.
I grew up skating in the mid to late 80s. Yeah. But did I know what happened in the 70s? Absolutely. I knew Tony Alba and Peralta, and like I knew what the Bones Brigade and like I knew that.
Yep.
And you pay tribute to what they did.
Right.
And you build on that.
That's actually fucking crazy to think about, because you just brought up a core memory of mine. When I first started skating, decks were like the standard shape that they are now. But I
popsicles.
Exactly. But I went back to like the beginning to look at the board changes and how it's evolved, and I reminded myself of like it's cool to be kind of retro even when I first started.
Right.
So I bought this Power Parato board, which was not the standard shape, and started skating that. And I felt cool as fuck for having like an older board, which is funny because that's kind of that's why I get upset about drifting, because I'm like, and it's just my mentality. I want somebody to get into it and be like, yo, this car that was built in 2006 is fucking sick. I'm going to style my car up that way.
Right.
But that's just me being selfish, because my old ass wants more of that. That nostalgic, because it brings me back.
Right.
But also, I think, I never thought about that with the board. Like, I just kind of did it. I was just like, Whoa, fight!
Round one.
Now we're at now we're at a fucking boxing ring. That's what it sounds like. But no, it's just funny to think about like that mentality of looking back and appreciating it.
Like so, like the skateboard that you bought.
Yep.
You know, it's a big pig board.
Yeah.
It's almost 11-inch wide, giant wheelbase,
super heavy as shit.
So to do what you needed to do on it,
right,
takes a whole different style of skating.
100%. Yes. Yeah.
Like, and that goes with drifting.
Yeah.
You know, like, you don't have a 500 horsepower sequential V8.
Yeah. Instantly you have a dog box and you have all this shit. Right. You're learning from
like,
that's cool to think about. But see, not everybody thinks like that.
That's another weird thing I do. I collect old skateboards.
Oh no shit, that's cool.
So I'm also maybe I'm just like a weirdo that like is caught up in just trying to stay. I like the past, and I like to pay tribute to the past.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's with my cars, skateboarding, because I mean, before drifting, skateboarding was my life. Skateboarding was my life since a child.
Right.
You know, and like,
that's cool.
Unfortunately, I'm 50 years old now.
Well,
and
it happens.
I don't bounce back like I did.
Right.
So and I can't progress. So once that stopped, I had to find something else.
Yeah.
And that's just been drifting for the last 20 years.
The cool part about drifting is though, like it's kind of like, remember watching D1 back in the day, and the guy's like 45 already, and he's still driving today. You know,
that's exactly what I was just gonna say.
Fucking sick.
I was so fucking happy that like almost the entire field. I mean, they have some new guys, but almost everybody, I was like, oh shit, that dude, like, yes, I remember him being in whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and that was amazing. I was like, they're not done.
No,
you know what I mean?
No,
like,
not at all.
It's like, and then they're right in it with the new guys. Where like FD's a little bit of a bummer because, well, I mean, kind of and kind of not, because yes, we lost like the Sam Humanettes and the Reese Millens, but they weren't really the core dudes.
Right.
You know, they were guys that came, you know, they were guys that came in
something else.
Racing.
And,
So yes, we still do have, you know, all the DA guys.
Yep.
Which to me, those are the core guys. Started, you know.
They did. Yeah.
Like, those guys, they won some stuff. But drifting was so weird back then. I mean, I saw a video not that long ago with Bubba Drift.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Remember that?
Yeah.
It was like Bubba Drift, and it was at Road Atlanta.
Okay.
I was like, oh my goodness, that thing was automatic.
No shit.
I was like, I can't even believe like that. That was before I even did D1.
Okay.
Like,
right.
But yeah, or FT, sorry.
FT, yeah.
But I was like, I couldn't even believe that thing was like, they're doing it. And putting a hurt on people, to be honest.
The car field was so different.
Yeah, it was so odd. But
times are changing. It's wild.
We've seen it. We've seen it change. We've seen all the changes.
Yep. It's funny that you say about regressing, like how you're starting to do this and this and this again. I don't know. To me, I'm in the same boat. I love I'm going back too. I'm starting to think about like.
Oh yeah.
You know.
And like, it was weird because like I'm just like watching YouTube. And I was like, I wonder like if I can, you know, because I wanted to watch D1 GP, but like I was like, oh shit. But then I found like options does a whole recap of it. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, and then it was like, it brought me back almost to like
that's cool.
The 2004 or 2003 when I was like, didn't know what was going on, but just
entertained as fuck.
Love everything. Like I was like, oh, this is awesome, and you know, like I wonder what they're saying.
Right.
Like,
oh, they're just talking shit the whole time.
Right.
So like on this Mile,
and they're judging is still crazy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, like I was like trying to like judge it, and I was like, clearly that guy, and like, and everything goes over 100.
Yeah.
So you don't like know, like there's no, it's like 106 to like you're like. And then there was like serious front tire to front tire contact from like the follow guy. And I was like, okay, well, FD's rules, this guy's done.
Right.
Oh no, dude.
Oh
Not in D1.
Nope.
They were like, bonus.
Yes. Yo, dude, I remember watching around and the guy's like cutting through the grass, like just fucking being reckless as shit. And I'm like, well, he's not winning, clearly. But nope, he fucking won because it's the exciting show. It was like,
That goes back to I think it might have been a little bit of wrestling oriented.
Yes, I think so too.
And I think it still might be to this day.
Yeah. It's just entertainment. Yeah, it's super entertainment. Oh man. So what's the future hold? What are you doing next?
Next, I hope to be finding a new track for us.
Okay. I love that.
Since we lost Pit Race. Continue on doing what we're doing at Midvale.
Cool.
Continue driving as much as possible at E-Town. Because obviously things are kind of getting a little weird there too.
Sure.
But you know, just gotta take advantage while you have the time. Because nothing's promised.
Oh yeah. That's another thing we start to think about as we get older.
Right. Time's not promised. Life's not promised. Tracks aren't promised. So you have to make every day, every track day count.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it was like because when we were young, we were like, this will never end. This party never ends.
Yes.
You know? Sometimes the parents show up and the party ends. And it's a bummer.
And now it's the cops.
Or it's very rich companies that are very greedy for land. But I mean it's always it's the same plan as always.
No, I'm glad to hear that.
Try to teach the newer generation what we were taught. Make everyone a killer for a driver. So they can go anywhere and make me proud.
That's fucking cool.
So if they say, oh, where are you from? Like, you know, Blues 2, Club Blues. You know, like, okay, sick. Like that's basically, that was the goal in the beginning. It's still the goal now. I want you to, like, if you drive with us, I want you to make me proud. And I want you to be able to show up and link the track the first time. Or if you can't link the track the first time, show respect and understand that, hey, you know, like this is what I need to do to get better. You know?
That's awesome. That's cool. I'm stoked for the future endeavors. Hopefully everything works out. You know what I mean? Like for the community, for drifting, just, you know, for you, for like everybody. It's very sad. It was kind of ironic that like I literally like planned this and I forgot that Sunday was the last day. Like, you know what I mean? And then I was here Monday, you know, doing podcasts and machine checks, and I'm just like, oh fuck, that's right. And then when you know you had the availability to come sit down with me, I was like, that's a wild time right now. So I do appreciate it. You know, like I really do.
It definitely, it was eye-opening to say the least. You know, and like I told you, it probably it hasn't hit me. It really hasn't. because I feel like it's just another end of season.
Right.
You know, like
it's cold now. It's like,
this,
everything feels
everything's just winding down.
Yeah.
It's time to like take a break, recharge, get back. Let's start picking out dates. Well, I won't get that call this spring.
Right.
And it'll hit me.
Yeah.
You know, but I can't dwell on what happened.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, it's
got to
it is what it is.
Turn it around into motivation or something.
Yeah, right. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad. It's a bummer. It's my history. I started there. It's 20 years.
Yeah.
But all it makes me want to do is go do 20 years somewhere else or more.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like
yeah. Leave a legacy.
Yeah.
You already left a legacy, you know?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't, I can't focus on it being done.
Yes. Yeah. It's not going to get you anywhere.
It's done.
It's not going to, right.
Like it's,
yep.
Like it is what it is. It was great while it was there.
Yeah.
And they did what they had to do. Now I have to do what I have to do.
Sure.
And like what I have to do is I have to find something new and just keep pushing at that. And we 100% are good for Midvale for 26,
good.
Which is great.
Yep.
We have some potential to run a few events on a kart track that will be very exciting.
Very exciting.
It'll be very good.
Yeah, fuck
It'd be really cool to have you come out.
I was just about to say, dude, I'm in. I'm down.
Hell yeah. It's
kart tracks and Corollas are like my favorite.
Oh, it's a very old school Japanese style layout.
Yeah.
So like I was immediately like sucked in.
Right.
Like I was like, well, this I'm right back to this. This is cool. I'm gonna work on getting that track to build a skid pad.
Yeah, fuck it.
Because
we need places for the teaching. Like, the teaching needs to be there.
There's I'm not going to say I built it, but there are such a large group of drivers here. I mean, like I said, there were 160 drivers at our last event.
Yeah.
Which we were almost 80 to 100 for the last year.
That's awesome.
Every event.
Yeah.
So that's like a pretty good scene.
Right. Yep.
So
it's a huge scene.
For any track to kind of like overlook that and be like, we don't need that kind of it would be stupid on there because I mean, yes, drifting isn't new, but drifting has to be still the fastest growing.
It is, yeah. They say it is. That's what I keep hearing.
I don't know. That's what we hear.
Yeah. Maybe they're just fucking blowing smoke, but
I mean, it
feels like it is.
We still see young people showing up all the time.
100%. Yes.
It's super accessible.
Right.
It's not like super stuck up.
Right. Yeah.
Like people don't understand. Like when I started autocrossing, I was literally like talked down to.
Right.
Like it was not for an early 20s person with tattoos.
Right.
Okay. Like it was. Yeah. Like they were like, "What are you doing here?"
Right.
To where.
No,
we don't even blink an eye. Like I don't care what you're into. I don't. Like nothing shocks me.
No, right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm like you. Like we are not offended.
No, not at all.
We're not judgmental. Like I don't give two fucks.
Yeah. If you're doing the same, like we're all in the same shit.
If you're here, you're not causing trouble. You're not causing me to get yelled at by the track.
Yeah.
Let's have a great time.
Yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's the great thing about drifting is it brings a lot of weird people together.
Yeah, that would never know each other.
Never know each other. And never
crazy.
hang out.
Yes.
And like that's one of the magical things about it that I still love.
Yeah.
Even being like, you know, one of the oldest dudes still out here, which I don't like to admit sometimes, but also I'm like, well, yeah, I definitely have been doing this for a minute, but I'm still doing it.
It's kind of neat how that works. It's like the young, the old, whatever you're into, like that common ground is like so leveling.
Right.
Like you don't think about it.
Right.
You're just like homies.
And maybe that's like the skateboarding mentality too, because you could be at the skate park with you know, a 10-12-year-old kid working on tricks.
Yeah.
So a 40-50-year-old dude.
Right. And you're stoked when he lands something.
And you guys are high-fiving. So like it's, I think maybe, you know, like with so many of us coming from skateboarding, BMX, motocross, like you know, snowboard, like all of us, not all of us, but a majority of us came from some sort of background like that.
In an extreme.
So we kind of had that, like, it didn't matter. It didn't matter who you were, what you were, how old you were. You rip.
Cool. Yeah.
You know?
No, 100%. That is definitely the truth. And it's still true today, which is cool.
Yeah.
There's not, you know.
I'm just trying to hang on, dude. Like at this point I'm like, man, I can't let these young kids get better than me. Like, I just cannot. I have to I have to hold my ground.
Yeah. I love that, dude. Well, I think, man, I hit all my main questions of stuff that I wanted to know, you know, from the years. You let me in on a lot of cool stuff that I didn't know about, which is really cool too. You know, like some of the history is really fucking cool. Again, I got to thank you for sitting down because it's fucking Tuesday night, you know, some random time.
Random brewery.
Yeah, random brewery.
There's a pinball tournament going on.
Literally, I think a pinball tournament, which is cool. I love this kind of stuff, but this is the neat stuff that drifting does too.
Right.
And I'm still trying to like learn and relive some of the stuff too. So this was really cool to sit down.
I mean, like, I haven't seen you in a pretty long
ass time.
So I'm super happy just to see you and hang out, shoot the shit.
It was really fun.
So like, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, and talking about the old days is always a good time, especially for someone that understands and remembers the old days. Otherwise, it's just me being an old.
We're telling stories.
Talking about like
back in my time.
Yeah, old Papap's talking about those stories again.
That's so funny. No, this one was exciting for me because I've been ever since we started doing the pods. Like we haven't had that many like my gen, you know, like from what I remember, like from the starting of it, it's all a lot of newer guys, and like even the guys who've been doing it 10 years. That's cool, but it's like, what about even older? Because like I remember the beginning of all of it, and it's so neat to think about. And there's a lot of young coming up that I think want to know. Yeah. And that's why this was important to me to do this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because they get to hear about like how it was. Like people don't. The moment for me that I wanted to talk about, which we did, was that moment at Wall, New Jersey, seeing how many people in like almost modern day starter cars. Right. Like, because the kids are just building them right away. But like they don't understand like that was a pro level car. And to see the camaraderie back then and have like me and Nick D'Alessio's cars were pro cars. That's what I'm saying. Which is hilarious because we'll go do laps. And people are like, what? Like, these are fucking FD cars, bro. Meanwhile, they're two street cars. That's what I'm saying. With full interior, styled up, and like it was so cool. It was very inspiring, and I just think it's cool to hear the history, get the lore, and let some people know how it was. Because you know they get into it, and they're like Adam LZ style stuff. That's all they see. Right. You know what I mean? Money, rigs, all that stuff. It's like no. Yeah, like, no. Go back. You know, and I think it's cool that a lot of the youth I'm in it. I think it's more the style side of drifting. Is starting to look back, and they want to build some stuff. Like what you're doing is you
focus on the style.
Oh, sure.
And like, it gets lost in translation or something.
Yep.
And like, I don't know. Maybe it's because that's all we had to look at.
Right.
So we knew what to model our cars as.
It's instilled in your brain. That's like, a drift car.
So that that's what we need to be.
Right.
You know, it needs a Urus, it needs a D-Max.
No, sure.
It needs like there's like 3 kits you can buy. Buy them. They're all very aggressive. Origin aggressive. Like not quit cutting your fucking rear bumpers in half. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that does.
No.
Does it do something? Is it for turbulence? I'm very
like when
confused.
the Civic started putting hole, like when they took a hole saw and then all these holes, and then you would just see the steel bumper behind it. It's like, what aerodynamics are you helping, my guy?
I mean, I'm slightly, yes, I have no rear bumper on my thrash car. I cannot put a rear bumper. It doesn't fit anymore.
Yeah, big difference.
I can't get it to fit. If I did, it would still have a bumper on it.
Right. No.
But, like, yes. I mean, style is... It's up there, dude. It might not, like, you need both.
Yeah. But they're starting to come back, and it's cool. Like, I see, like, kids that are, like... I say kids, it's just because, like,
Right. They're like 25
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and the cool thing is they're doing, like, old builds again. Like, they don't want all the power.
Right.
And I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, that's cool. Like,
yeah.
Build, like, really different cars. And, like, we're used to that. We're used to, like, the older cars that, didn't have all the power. Right. They didn't have all that stuff. And, like, they're used to instantly 500 horse. That's the average.
Right.
Like, crazy builds. But there's a packet and, like, just a group that I don't know who's influencing that, but hopefully it's just change. They want to be different. Yeah. Like, they're rebelling off of what's common in the drift scene.
Right.
And they're going back to, like, they love the name brand parts. They love the history. They love the historic stuff. So I think me getting you to sit down was really cool because it's bringing me back to those times and hopefully touching those people in the fields of, like, knowledge and history and how things work. So, and how they did work. And I just,
And they still work.
They still work.
Turns out.
Yep. Guess
turns
what?
out Power FC is still a very good tuning.
Still fucking does it.
It still works.
It'll do the damn thing.
You. Like, it works. It does work. Like, you don't need what's everyone run now?
I don't even know.
Like,
Link.
Oh yeah,
Link is a big one.
Right, yeah, Link. Everyone's like, oh, I'm like, you think I'm retuning my car? Like,
That's crazy.
I went and I did the LZ event, and Chelsea was just giving me so much shit on how to upgrade my car.
He's like, yours is still in the past.
Like, bro, that's not even a ball bearing turbo with 2871R. He's like, get rattling off numbers that I don't know. And he's like, you need this, you need this. I was like, this car was built in 09 and hasn't been touched since. It's not getting touched.
No.
It's,
history.
You know how much power you could get just by changing to a Link? I'm like, I don't care. I don't know. Yeah. It's got an SR that's 21 years old in it. I don't want to make more power.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. And actually, it's more than that because that's when I got it.
Right. Yep.
That was a red top from who knows when.
Shit. Yeah, if you really think about it.
Yeah, that's like a 30-plus-year-old motor.
Jesus.
So like let's not push 500.
No. That's so funny.
And everything else is old and tired too. Like the whole car is just like nothing's been upgraded.
Yeah.
But it's been awesome hanging out with you. It really has.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you sitting down, man. I'm hoping everything works out audio-wise. I'm going to try to do some noise reduction and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it'll work. It sounded like it did. If not, they'll just have to listen through like they're just hanging out with us at the bar.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Maybe worse.
100%. No, I think it's going to be cool. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go take a piss again.
Yeah.
'Cause that's coming out.
Yeah, right.
Either way.
Right.
Fucking under this table or in the stall. But thanks for joining, man. And I hope anybody listening, if you do not know, and you probably already know who John Wagner is, but if you do not know,
Probably don't.
no, you're fucking. Everybody knows who you are. But yeah, make sure do the follow stuff. Support any future stuff. Like if you see tracks starting to pop up, if
Always.
you support all the tracks,
All the local tracks.
all the local tracks. So make sure we got to keep them around. It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
I mean, it's not. Don't take it for granted.
Don't take it for granted.
It is not something that's just always going to be there.
Go make your memories. Like
Make your
get them in.
memories and make sure you support them because, I mean, hey, we're out here doing what we have to do, and it's a hard job. It's not always the easiest job, and I mean we really appreciate everybody that supports us. I mean that's the end of it. Like, and watching people grow is like basically what fuels us.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, for sure. For sure.
What's the point of it?
Right.
Like I said, if people think we're getting rich.
Oh yeah, exactly.
They should.
Because
I can think of a lot of different ways I could spend my time to make money.
To actually make money.
To make money.
Right.
And this isn't one of them.
No.
And it's
passion project
it's
for
because we really like drifting for some whatever reason.
All right.
Maybe, like you said, because it gave a lot to us, and we want people to learn the correct way.
Yeah. And experience it for themselves.
Right.
And make the same memories and
And then when we don't exist.
Right.
Whatever that, because like I said, nothing's forever.
Yeah.
Now then it'll be your turn to
next gens.
Next gen. You guys better not fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, right. So
Low cars.
Yeah, I love that.
Low horsepower. You don't need sequentials.
No.
Make everything cool. Go back to like 2026 or 2006 and look at all the cars then.
That's usually my year that I look. That's my favorite. That's my favorite year. Yeah.
That's your build. That's your goal to go back and build everything like around that era. You won't go wrong.
No, that's so funny. Thank you so much, dude. This has been awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to plug? You want to shout out or anything?
No. I mean, just like I said, Club Loose 2. Come out. Support our events, Club Loose Jersey, support them. All your local events. That's about it.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's the spirit,
That's it.
Keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta.
Oh, yeah.
But
We'll end it on that. So that's the best message. Keep it fucking going.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
And like that.
Perfect fucking ending. Yeah. All right, we're out.